Yo, welcome back, y'all, to Off Topject, the podcast where we're always off topic and 100% off the rails. I am back today, being that I was gone last week, if you guys were watching last week's episode. But I was in the chats, though. I was in the chats. It's your boy Johnny, and here with my co-host, we got Oso and Rogue, who is just jumping on. So say what's up, y'all.
Hey,
what's up, everyone? Thanks for being here today.
That is right. So hopefully later on we get Rome to jump in. So I know his job is kind of demanding, but hopefully he jumps on later on with us, and so we can have fun. But today we're gonna unpack everything trending on the web right now. And trust me, today's lineup is insane.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a good one today. Then with also Conspiracy Corner, we are going to be venturing into the dark side of history with some objects that are cursed, haunted. Some they said that hold powers beyond our human understanding. Some objects bring misfortune, and others bring tragedy. So stay tuned.
Ooh, so we're some diapers, is what you're saying.
can we stay with like rated G things instead of like dark and mysterious? Let's go back to Disneyland, guys. I don't like these shows anymore.
So somebody get a diaper for Rogue, because he might need one after this.
Plus, I'm out here in Bougie Land. I'm out in Idaho over here.
Dude, look at that
right.
piano. Woo.
That piano's haunted, so be careful, Rogue.
Watch out.
I'm gonna change my back.
It's gonna start playing by itself. That's right. Then after that, we're gonna jump into our tea time.
Tea time.
So grab your snacks, grab your Doritos, chips, hot cocoa, whatever, diapers in Rogue's case.
No,
Temple hats.
Wipey.
Sweet, and let's get this rocking.
Let's go.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, let's kick things off with a very serious story that's happened in the last 3 days that's been blowing up online all over media. We're talking about social media. We're talking about the news, just everything, everywhere. And this is a shocking and tragic murder of a beauty influencer named Valeria Marquez. Have you guys heard of her?
No.
I think so, but I didn't really go into her story. I just saw that some influencer had passed away, something like that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. I mean, there's videos on it, but unfortunately, due to the graphics, I won't play it, but I will tell the story about it. Yeah, so, but if you haven't heard about this, brace yourself, because it is dark. So
Dark.
very dark. So check this.
Put some light into it, please. Keep it gray. Let's keep it gray.
No, it's very dark. I mean, no light. So moving on. No, I'm just kidding. No light into this. No.
So keeping it alien, keeping it grace.
We're gonna jump into the conspiracy theory early on. No. But so check this. So Valeria Marquez was a beauty influencer.
That was my
All
bad,
right.
y'all. I had to sneeze.
Let's kick things off with serious story. Now, can we start all over again?
Go back.
Welcome back to Off Subject.
Rewind. Let's
Rewind.
rewind.
No, but anyways, technical difficulties. But so, all right. So Valeria Marquez was a beauty influencer. So she was a model. She was an entrepreneur. So she wasn't just another TikTok star. She was a real, relatable, and loved by her followers. So she built her own beauty salon, which was called Blossom the Beauty Lounge, and this was in Zapopan, Jalisco, Mexico.
Wow.
So all this was out there, yeah. And so she was living her dream. She was very successful, like very beautiful girl too. Watch her. Let me show her what she looked like. So I thought you guys could kind of get an idea of who this chick was. So there she is right here. Can you guys see it?
Mhm.
Okay.
She looks
Yeah.
like Johnny Depp's wife. What's her name?
Oh, Amber Heard.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
the
see. She's
Mexican version.
blonde. I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So this was the outfit, the one right here with the little piggy. This was the outfit when she got unalived. So you could
Wow.
kind of see right there, little blurriness right there.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Like because when she got unalived, like she was live. She was streaming live.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no way.
Yes. And so the crazy part, so so she was over here streaming. Um, she was live streaming from her salon and then chatting with her followers like usual. But she felt something was off. Like her instincts, her guts were telling her, like, hey, something's off. You need to get out of there. Go home or something, go away. But she kept receiving like suspicious packages and unsettling messages. And then the crazy part is that she was with her friend. I
Like
can't remember what her friend was,
live
what her name
streaming
was.
with a friend right there?
Yeah, so her friend wasn't on the camera, but
Oh.
she was with her friend there. And I think her friend was like the moderator, if I'm not mistaken. But um her friend kept saying like, hey, you need to stay, because as the day got longer, she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get ready to go. But her friend was like, no, stay, somebody's gonna drop off an
The
expensive
friend
package for you.
the friend did it.
Yeah, this was the friend. She goes,
No.
Oh.
mm-hmm. And so she goes, no, but it's getting too late. And this was her gut feeling, her instincts, kicking in, like,
Like I gotta
something's off
go.
right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so she goes, no, let me go get you some. So she goes and grabs her some Starbucks. And then I don't know if you guys remember seeing the little piggy, the little plushie. So
Yeah.
she got her that plushie, so like that she could hold,
Because she
and
felt
so
nervous.
well, yeah. And then she goes, no, stay a little bit longer, stay a little bit longer. This fan's gonna drop by and give you this really expensive gift, so you have to be here to receive it. And so she goes, okay,
So
fine. I'll stay a little bit longer. So she continues to interact with her audience on TikTok, and then all of a sudden, um, a masked man walks in and asks her name, and he goes, "Hey, are you Valeria Marquez?" Right, and she goes, "Yes, that's me." And then she mutes the chat, so nobody could hear what's going on, right? And then all of a sudden, you see her grabbing her stomach, trying to dig something out. And then as she looks down towards her stomach, um she gets two shots in the head,
What?
and then gets unalived.
oh my lord.
Yeah.
You know the friend was involved.
And so, but
It
check this,
sounds like it.
um so the guy, he dips out on a motorcycle, right? And then he just like straight up drives off. After he does that, the friend jumps into the live chat and ends it. Like, and her face was just like, wasn't scared, wasn't in shock, wasn't like, didn't give out a reaction as she turned off the live.
Was she envious of this girl? Is that why she got her?
Well, here's the thing is that we don't know.
You guys better not be jealous of me, because if you are, just let me know right now.
Well, here's the thing, like
I like
some
your white hairs.
Say what?
I like Brooke's white hair. I'm gonna grow some of my own one day.
That's it. We're ending the live stream right now.
So, but this is so. Authorities are investigating her murder, so they're investigating it as a femicide.
What's
So,
that?
so a femicide is when she was killed, or sorry, unalived because she was a woman.
What?
Hmm. And these cases in Mexico have been growing more and more and more by the year. And so Mexico has been battling femicide. And unfortunately, this happened live. Like I said, I'm not going to share a video of of this happening. If you guys want to go chat, if you guys want to go look at it, it is on X. I saw the whole video on X, and just watching someone get unalive while streaming live is the craziest thing ever. So
You know it was the friend that was envious. The friend wanted her to stay there.
yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because she's already been investigated. She's already sorry, she's already been interrogated. And then her boyfriend, who has ties, I'm not sure if he has ties or is part of the cartel, is being interrogated as well, because they have a feeling. When I say they, the authorities are thinking that he was
The
the
guy that
the guy, the hitman.
The mass man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, um, but I don't know. Chat, guys, what do you guys think?
how long have these guys been friends? Like the two girls.
Apparently for a while. Apparently for a while. It doesn't say how long they've been friends for,
It
but
reminds me of the whole Selena all over again.
mm-hmm. Yep, that's what a lot of people are saying. That it's
Wow.
the setting all over again. But the problem with that is that, well, the difference, I should say, is that we knew who Selena's,
Unalive or worse.
yeah, unaliver was. I was trying to figure out how to put that together.
I got you. I got your back. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're so hip. I like
yeah.
it.
So because she turned herself in, I mean, she was in a parking lot when she called the authorities, and she goes, "Hey, I just unalived Selena," and so
Hmm? So wild.
but what do you guys think? Like, was a friend involved? Did she hire the hitman? Was the
She
Friend
has
boyfriend
to
had
have
to
been
be.
involved?
involved. Like,
She
why would you
knew.
keep telling her like,
Like,
let's wait, let's wait. Somebody's gonna drop off a really expensive package."
Right?
how would you know that? There's no such thing as UPS.
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah. So the next question is, was it the boyfriend, or was it, because there was an ex as well, that her ex was pretty jealous of what she was doing. Yeah.
But she's just
So
being successful. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I mean, there's people that are envious and are haters.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
How
why does
how
this
did her
person get
business
to do all
start?
this cool stuff but not
That's
me?
why I mean, we got a lot of haters. I mean, not a lot of people watch us. I'm just kidding. But
Wow, that happened.
We want to make sure.
our audience, we thank you for watching us.
Yeah, and we're constantly
We
moving
love you
around the
guys.
world because we want to
Especially
protect
the
ourselves.
haters.
El Toxico
Special
can't find a
thanks to El
space anymore.
Toxico.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, and this was 3 days ago. This was on May 13th. So you
That's just
know,
crazy.
yeah, May 13th. What a day to get unalived, right?
Um,
And
That's so
so
sad.
Five and
That's
one
so
is
sad.
six.
yeah,
That's nine.
and so
Plus,
I think Rome is
yeah,
sleeping.
I think Rome is sleeping.
He's talking in his sleep.
no, I'm not sleeping. No, I took a shower nap today. Yes, that's a thing. I took
A
it's a
shower nap?
A shower nap.
Okay, you're gonna have to talk to us when it's Rome when in Rome time.
Yeah, today is one of them days, boys.
Yeah. So
How I feel about the Selena situation should have never happened. Jealousy is a thing, but never drives someone to that point. I think that it was an inside job because Selena was doing big things. Just like anything in the world, somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, this can't happen." The whole Tupac incident, being unalived out of nowhere, like drive by out of nowhere. Biggie Smalls, the whole thing. All of these things are connected coincidentally because there's either money involved, which I'm not sure if Selena's unalive got money from it, actually. Did she?
Yeah.
well, she was trying to sell like her story to make it into a movie and
Hmm.
all this. It's like I don't know.
She did a good job because the story got sold and Jennifer Lopez was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They even made a series too,
Did she choose
the
Jennifer
novellas.
Lopez?
I mean, she was already locked up.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Um,
yeah, I forgot that they made a Selena series. I've never watched it, so I gotta watch it.
It's actually not bad. It's pretty good. I think there's only 2 seasons out, if I'm not mistaken. I've only seen the first season, or
I
maybe the
mean,
second season. I
we
don't
I'll
remember.
watch it, but once we get to the bitty bitty bamba, I think that song gets just way too long. First off, so we are turning it off right then and there.
Word.
I got a headache. I love you, Selena, but that was just had too
Wow!
many beady 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 beady. I was like,
And
it's
then
just like, no, we
what?
gotta
It's
stop.
like on a
We gotta
loop.
stop.
But
Oh,
yeah, so I mean, yeah, I mean it's very similar, stories, but now we ask
Yeah.
the bigger
Yeah.
questions like why, who wanted her gone? Was it random or was it deeper? And most
Well,
importantly, how do we protect women from this kind of violence?
let me ask this though. Let me ask this though. Is it that somebody wanted her gone, or she was just too vulnerable in the moment and she had no control? Most artists, most people, I'm not sure about the story you were saying, but it sounds like the people that's being unalived have no control, like zero control. So now you put someone else has your life in their hands.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, this girl, I mean, her instincts were telling her to go home or to leave because something was off, something bad was going to happen. And her friend was like, hey, no, no, don't go. You need to stay because somebody's going to bring in a very expensive gift for you and you need to stay. And
this
Oh,
is
so,
crazy.
yeah, yeah, it really is. Like, I mean, now that she's gone, like, what's the next step? Like, do you just unalive her just to unalive her, or was there a benefit to it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, taking lives is never a benefit, right? But
Right, but what did they get out of it?
yeah,
Because it's not like they're gonna take over her
Streaming
stream
service.
unless I don't know. I don't know.
well, you gotta think about it though. Was it not the devil himself offering Jesus Christ the world, right?
Mhm.
And then you gotta think about it. Take a couple of seconds. Well, how do I get out of here? Oh, yeah, it's this way. um, Travis Scott, right? And his concert. How many people didn't make it?
yeah,
How many?
Who?
And Travis Scott.
I don't know who that is.
Travis
he's a
Scott's a
rapper.
music artist. He's a rapper. He had a concert where people were being trampled
What?
and stampede and all that, and he's not in jail, right? Clearly, he was an instigator. You know what I mean?
That's my that's
He
my
did
face right
this,
now.
and all of a sudden, it's like those lives were very very innocent. They just wanted to see an artist. They got to see the artist. Now look at where they are compared to where he is. he doesn't have to drop a song at all, but every year he becomes relevant.
Hmm.
The same thing
Hmm.
happened at multiple shows and things like that. People, being in unfortunate situations.
Yeah, but
Now,
here's the thing though, Rome. I think you kind of missed this one. So with this with this matter, because this happened in Mexico, so Mexico is being hit with femicide, so meaning she was killed or she was unalive because she was a woman, and these cases have been getting more and more and more, because
They're increasing.
they're increasing because people are just like hating on women.
hmm,
Is it?
well,
Do you think it
the
could be
world's gonna have
because
to cut
it's?
down a little bit. I'm listening.
Do
Sorry.
you think it's because it's like women are getting jealous of other women, and it's like, you know,
Uh, sure. I mean, her friend. I mean, like her friend showed no sympathy at all. She showed
I know
no
she just comes
emotions.
over here. It's like,
Uh,
okay, it's time to go now. Let's turn it off.
Yeah, like
yeah.
literally, you go from like if you look at my screen, like from this to nothing, and then she just comes in and then it's
Turns it
off.
off.
Yep.
No way. Not even like. I mean, a person like that would
Anybody
be in
would
shocking.
scream at least.
Yeah,
Hmm.
run around and get the cops. Like, no, it's like, oh, yeah, you. She knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no emotions at all, and so like I said, you could go look at it
I don't have
on
X.
X because it shows the whole thing played out on mute.
Oh.
Yeah, just search for Valeria Marquez, and
I was
it's
not
gonna show everything
celebrating, by
now.
the way. That was not a
Yeah, that was a
celebration.
celebration right there.
I was not celebrating. I'm sorry for her, for the family's loss.
Yeah.
Um,
Or were you releasing balloons in memory of her?
Oh. That's so sweet.
Oh, what are you
yes.
doing?
No, he's
No.
celebrating.
I don't know.
I'm not
I feel
celebrating.
I
I'm
feel my
just
Why do
sugar
showing
you
up
going
the
up.
keep
news.
celebrating?
I'm not doing that. What are you saying?
He's
Hold on.
throwing up the deuces and like
Yeah,
it's
and then
just
Deuces.
If
like
I
he's
do it
some
anything
sideways, what happens?
confetti and balloons.
What
I don't
happens if I
know,
do it
like
sideways?
nothing.
Nothing happens when I do it sideways. It's an iPhone thing. Don't blame me. Blame the man that invented these things. I just live here.
He just happened to hit the celebration buttons. I see how it is.
Mm.
I,
A woman gets unalive and El Toxico over here celebrating with balloons and confetti.
Yeah.
it was just balloons. I don't think there was confetti involved.
The confetti came down.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Remember, Rome, it's recorded. We'll go back.
What? There's no evidence thereof.
We're not
Well,
like the White House. We're not gonna edit the video.
Yeah, look, if you do edit the video,
we don't have
let
the
me
capacity
like
to edit.
We
make
really don't.
sure make sure I
We
got
just leave it raw.
praise. You know what I mean? Give me some.
We don't have the funds.
Right.
We don't have to.
We're off Topject, so we don't have the funds.
No, that's just crazy. Like, how old was this person
She
that
was like
was
in
it?
her early 20s, man. I think she
No
was
way.
21, I want to say,
Dang.
somewhere there, 22. She was in her early 20s.
It's like it
Yeah.
seems that everybody that's gonna make a difference. You look at Princess Diana, you look at Aaliyah, you look at Selena, Tupac. It's like everybody that's gonna make a difference in a positive way. Like it's the
Hmm.
short and span. Like,
Yeah.
what was this girl's goals for like 5 years from now, a year from now? Like,
She was making it, dude. Like, I mean, this would have been one of the girls to look up to if you're like a teenager girl or just a young girl, and just kind of like be like, oh, I want to be like her, because she was a model. She was an influencer. She had her own business, her own salon. I mean, this girl was
Dang.
making it. She was an entrepreneur. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
so sad.
and just because somebody that hates women and unalives
hard
them,
work. It's like hard work. Like, it probably took her a while to get where she's at.
yeah, and that's
Oh.
crazy. Yeah, and towards what Lady Luck is saying, why during a live? I mean, that's just yeah, I don't know. I
There,
mean,
there's
I could only
a
imagine the viewers.
there's a spiritual connection when you do things like that, and everybody you have a stage. So let me ask: does this girl that was is her friend or was her friend because she's unalived? Um, does she have an Instagram? Did her
The
Instagram take off? You know what I mean? These are questions you had to ask because if she was there, it happened there, her friend's crying, and she was like, "It's been a year." Like a year goes by. It's been a year since my friend's unalive scene, and I feel so terrible about it. And everyone's like, "Oh, we're so sorry about your loss, Becky," and blah, 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 and this, that, and the third.
Oh, I miss Blasey Blah.
I have no idea who that
people,
is.
people like that
I just made up a name.
can't really fake emotions. Like if they're
You
willing to,
can. Oh, you can.
I don't
Oh,
know.
you can. Oh, you can.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not throwing my mama under the bus, but she's the queen of that.
Ooh,
She's
what
good.
if it was like
You
a
just
gang
did throw her under the
initiation?
bus,
somebody
or
tag Rome's mom on here. No, I'm
or
kidding.
how we say you throw her under the septa.
See, I ain't trying to throw her under the scepter, but look, my mom's done that a couple times, and I love my mom, but it's not. It's not her fault. Blame the environment. The environment made this scene happen. You see what I'm saying? She's 20 years old. Her friend was probably 20 years old.
Yeah, they're
You
about the
can't
same.
help it, but
She's
the
successful and
environment,
you're not. That's the
Yeah,
right?
difference. She's
So
So
successful.
now,
what if that was a gang initiation?
Oh,
could
that's
be
I mean,
Uh,
the
that's
glamour
horrible.
gang.
Glamour
her
gang.
boyfriend is said
Powerpuff
to
Gang.
be well, her boyfriend is set to be either part of the cartel or in some kind of affiliation with the cartel. So, I mean, if these two, if her friend and her boyfriend were hooking up, the one way to get rid of her, you know what I mean? And
Right.
so, and maybe this was her initiation to be able to join the cartel or something, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
Women
Or it
can't
could have
join the
been she could have
cartel,
been
by the way.
blackmailed.
Women are not official members of cartels. They can only be affiliated. They cannot be initiated. Like they can't
Oh
be.
man, there's this lady that was in the Mexican cartel, dude. She was scary. I can't remember her name, but authorities found
Francisca.
her. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
Wait, is
messing.
that
I
her
know
name?
that
Sounds
was your
Sophia.
mom's
scary.
No,
name.
it's like no. Um, here, let me check
I'm
somebody.
just
What was her
saying,
name? What
Johnny's
was her name?
boy's mom is like,
My name is Jeff.
Sophia.
I'm not Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Oh
No,
man.
Yeah.
I honestly because I'm watching Narcos. You know, I'm really into this show now,
Oh,
right?
bro, but that's different, man.
I know,
That's
but I've seen some. Was that blood?
Oh,
Blood.
what? What?
That's weird.
Are
That's
you doing
very
chicken
weird.
sacrifices again?
Oh my
No,
god.
no. You see, I can't even kill a chicken. Honestly, I can't. They're just, like I've seen people go through these things in movies, and like I'm like, oh my gosh, that is scary, right? Watch a chicken die. I mean, unalive. You know what I mean? That is a whole lot scarier because the chicken
They're
doesn't
still
go,
running.
right? With the head off.
No,
Mm.
Yes.
that's just too weird to me.
The best way, someone told me the best way to take a chicken out without pain is to spin it in a circle by its neck. I said, that's still pain. There has to be pain involved. But
Mm.
look, don't blame me. I ain't do none of this. I just live here.
This is crazy. How many followers, Johnny Boy, did this person that got on alive have?
Let's see. Let's look at that. I had
Watch it add up to number 6. I did not mean to laugh. It was just I'm having a long day.
all right. Let's see here.
I'm gonna get scolded by the community. This guy Rome is evil today.
Well,
El
that's
So
why he
here we
has the
Toxico.
go.
nickname El Toxico.
No, blame
I'm not sure how many she
blame
had.
makeup for that. That's her fault.
She was 23,
She's
by the way.
she's created.
23. That's young. And to be that successful at that age, that must
Wait,
have taken
wait.
a lot of
When was
work.
her birthday?
To be
When was
that
her
driven
birthday?
at that age.
When
When was
was
her
her birthday,
birthday?
boy?
I don't know.
Google University.
So about 200,000 followers.
That's a lot.
That's still a
Too
lot, yeah.
far,
She was on the rise.
man.
Johnny, you got 200,000 followers, man.
Hey, that's on my private account though. Off Topject, we probably got like 5, 7, and they're all
Don't tell
watching us.
anybody.
You don't mention the private account there.
We don't talk about Bruno, huh? That's what that is.
Yes.
We don't talk about Bruno.
What was
Yeah.
it called again? Feet Finder?
Oh, Feet Finder. Yeah, that's my private account.
I gotta say, guys, that one's spicy.
I just don't mind my bunions.
That's my favorite part.
the the this was a party you said, right? So was it just her and them, and then all of a sudden things happen, and then that's
No,
when yeah.
she was doing a broadcast, right? Or
She was doing a live broadcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a live stream on TikTok
just interacting with viewers.
with the viewers. Yeah, and then she gets unalived.
Uh,
hmm It's crazy, man. So the
That's
moral of the
wild.
story is follow your gut, follow your instinct. I mean, if your instinct tells you to like get out of there, get out of there. Don't stay and wonder
even
because
even if it's Rome telling you to stay there.
yeah,
You know, look, check this out. Check this out. I was reading my astrology one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was
My
like,
gut feeling told me
let
to
me
come back. So I'm back.
let me just read this really quick to see if this is real, right? And my astrology said that day it was very interesting. A person from your past is going to pop up, and you have to handle the situation as best as possible. You will be surrounded by people you love, and you don't want to get them involved. So you may be in trouble, but that's okay if you know how to handle it. And I walked around all day contemplating life like, who is this person? I was so confused. Now I'm not going to get into that part of the story, but what I will say is I did see him, and I was like, I gotta blame reading my Chinese astrology thing. I gotta blame that because now it's happened. So
Hmm.
so if we kind of understand like if your gut feeling saying something bad, that something doesn't feel good, that's not a gut feeling. I feel like that's a spiritual feeling.
yeah,
I feel like you're tied to something else because now you have leverage. You got some skin in the game. 200,000 followers. You got some skin in the game. You can say purple is blue, and everybody, like 10,000 people, are going to say purple is blue. So there's a reason why that person, like had got the bad end of the stick.
yeah, yeah. Listen to the universe or whatever you believe in.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Do you guys know
switching,
anyone that plays with bones? Yeah,
What?
the bone
dude, it's
readers,
like
like
witchcraft, bro.
they
I
throw
know.
bones
No.
down.
No, do you listen to people that plays with bones?
No, I just saw it on the TV show and I was like, I would never. I did have a fortune teller once. She says you'll have a house and a
What?
car and a wife. I said, what? That's called life, sweetheart. Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you pay people. You know what? Maybe I should be a mind reader and just kind of like, or whatever the spirit readers or whatever they're called. The mediums, and
Oh,
just kind of like Family Guy did a whole episode of that when Peter Griffin became a medium, I don't know if you guys ever seen that episode, and he just started saying what people wanted to hear, and he got pretty rich doing it. And so
Like Mr.
ultimately,
Leo.
towards the end, like the police authorities were just like, "Hey, we need you to find this person. They're buried 6 feet under, alive. So we need your powers to come and save this person, because if you don't, they have a bomb strapped on them, and they're
What?
gonna blow up." Yeah. And so he goes, "They're over here." So after like 20 holes that they dig, the bomb explodes, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm not a medium." And then they just end the show like that, dude.
No, that's crazy. When Rome was talking, all I can think about is Walter Mercado, and I just started googling
Same.
googling the picture of Walter Mercado. I just put one. You got to share that picture, Johnny Boy, if you can. Like when he was talking about, oh yeah, this and that, and I'm thinking of Walter Mercado.
Because of my
Oh man, I
bandana.
haven't heard of him since forever. Is he still alive?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, that's the way that picture is like Rome over here telling us our lives, and it's like, oh, today will be a calm day. And then
No,
at the end, he's like, with mucho, mucho love.
Mucho, mucho, mucho. And then he would like blow a
I,
kiss.
Yes,
I, I'm, I'm,
that's
I'm
Rome.
going to, I'm going to reveal this dream for the first time since we're talking about this, because I decided I wasn't gonna talk about it, right? Like
Mhm.
ever. But since we're on the topic, I might as well just say it, right?
I think we need
I
to
had
start
a
the segment.
dream. I'm
I think
going
we
my
need to
gut.
go to When in Rome.
Yeah,
Do we want to?
start it. Start
Oh
the
man,
music. Here it comes.
I had a dream, and the
No,
dream
wait,
felt
wait.
so real that I said I need to share it with you.
E non ti corra appresso, non ti strui, solo a guardare. Solo a guardare. Yam, yam, goppe, yam, ya, yam.
Dude, you just cut him off in the middle of the story, bro.
I wasn't telling the story yet, but like that was rude.
Okay, go back to
Called
the
me a
dream.
toxico. That was very rude, and I'm telling Johnny.
Okay, go back to the
Johnny
dream. Okay.
knows. So of course I don't sleep very often, but when I do sleep, I go into these crazy little visions, right? Now I can't go into detail on why this dream is somewhat based off reality, but I can say in this dream, I'm in this party, and this party is like it's a private party. It's not a Diddy party. It's a private party. Pretty important people inside the room, business suits and all that. This, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, wow, this is kind of nice. I like it. I like it. And then I get a call on my phone, my second phone, that is. And then he goes, "You need to leave the room, go this way, go that way, do this and do that." And I'm like, no. And I hung up, right? So I'm never going to listen to someone's instruction to go to a dark room. I'm black. I die in this movie. This is how this works.
You get
You
unalive.
get
Don't say the
unalive.
other word.
Yes, I'm sorry. I get unalive. I gotta really figure that out. Anyway, I get unalive first, and then that's when it happens again, and it happens again, and it happens again throughout my dream. I'm like, this is my dream. Leave me alone, dude. I'm over here trying to have like
So it's a guy.
conversations with the president. Yes, it's a guy, and the thing is it started to get weird
Why?
because in the dream everyone starts changing their clothes. Like they start putting the robes on and the mask and everything. I'm like, bro, I saw who you were. I don't know why you putting this on. Like, what is this for? I didn't know this was like this kind of party. So
I thought you.
that's look, like I thought it was just like a simple gathering. You know what I mean? Gotta go crazy with it, like you know what I mean? And then that's when they said, Rome, you have no choice now. You've seen our faces. You've seen what we know. You've seen what we do. You have no choice, and we're not gonna let you leave the room. And I
What?
said, man, okay, okay, I'll join because I want to go home. He says, are you sure? And then all of a sudden, they start unmasking and all that, and they said, welcome to the brotherhood and blah blah blah. And then another friend of mine, he did the same thing. Another friend of mine did the same. I was like, what is going on? I'm confused. But it felt real.
Hmm.
Does Rome become part of a secret society? You will never know until you know. I'm just
I,
saying.
I think the evil laugh says it all.
Yeah,
That
I think
wasn't
you're
an evil
part.
laugh. That was a laugh.
That
I
black
don't know.
rag, that black rag that you have on. What is that?
The Tupac Nana.
Yeah, you're definitely in the secret society, man.
Tupac Nana, bro. I've been wearing it like this for a little bit now, and I feel like Hendrix.
We got a comment for you, Rome.
Thought he said it wasn't a Diddy party.
Oh my God!
Diddy parties, they were all white. Come on now. Come on now. Well,
No.
Oh,
is a little fact is like Diddy didn't have a secret society. He
But
never did
how do we know that?
because it's like everyone knew who he was.
What's it called? There was an event in one of those, what are they called? It's like a award for
I thought
something.
you said it
And
wasn't.
Ellen DeGeneres is the like the one that's hosting this, and then they start like ordering pizza, and then they decipher that pizza, the type of toppings, are different types of people that they can like sell off, and it's like what? And they're doing it in front of everybody, and it's like it was just crazy. So it's like they know what it stands for because they have a secret society, and it's
Well,
like
Dang.
everyone has a secret society though.
but so
Everyone
that's why I'm
literally
saying it's
does.
like that's why I'm saying is that we don't know if Diddy had a secret society where
But
he
I don't think it was a Diddy off. You know what I mean? I don't think it was like that. Just because the man did rituals in his basement with DJ Khaled and all that stuff, don't mean it was a secret society.
wait, hold up. DJ Khaled was involved in those freak offs.
what?
Yeah,
I knew about Will Smith.
Khaled, Rick Ross, Will Smith, Jennifer Lopez,
Everybody.
Beyonce, Jay Z.
I saw some pictures. It was, I think it was yesterday that that Diddy was trying to delete, and it had a lot of celebrities in
I'm
his party.
not trying to cover Lux. I'm really not. But like,
Dang, bro.
Ooh.
Dang.
Damn!
look, look,
You got
look.
caught,
Check.
Rome.
I love our special effects today. Like they're on point.
Look the logistics of this dream is solely based off of maybe something I fear or whatever the case may be.
The
I
real
think the
question
one
is,
thing I
I hope
fear
we
the
weren't
most
in
is
there.
being cornered. No, you guys weren't there.
Okay,
It
good,
was
good.
one person in particular that I know was
Oh,
there. Nah, you guys wouldn't
Also feel
survive in a secret
left out.
society.
Yeah,
wait,
don't
let me
blame
try it
You
Ron.
again.
wouldn't
Oh,
survive. It was definitely one of them parties where it's like, oh yeah, Rogue's not here, Oso's not here, Johnny's not here. It just changed. Have you ever? This is movie. It's called Babylon. It's called Babylon. Literally called Babylon, and it's about this wild party that's going on, and it's you might call it a Diddy event, right? But Diddy wasn't even a part of the movie. It was just about this actress, right? And the actress was she was able to cry on demand, and she wanted to be a big movie star, and she got so good at it that they started putting her in different films, and she got famous really really fast. And then that's when she gets invited to this party, and in this party she decides that she doesn't want to be a part of the celebrity society anymore, because celebrities have their own society. If you're a celebrity, you can't go back to being poor. If you go back to being poor, you got to go back to being a nobody. That's how Elvis got what he got. And she pretty much, instead of choosing being poor, she chose dying I meant
What?
unaliving.
Really?
Hmm?
She chose to get unalived rather than be poor. They said, "We'll take everything, start from scratch, go back to where you were, no harm, no foul." And she said, "Nope, I don't want to give it up."
What?
So it's like celebrities don't have that luxury of the choices that we have. Like we think they're rich, but we're the ones that's rich because we can make the choice to get a little bit more money and get a little bit more comfortable. But then they get a whole lot of money and get a whole lot comfortable.
And they want to maintain that lifestyle.
Exactly. You can't beat
Hmm.
that.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'd much rather work for Off Topic than become a celebrity.
Yeah.
Well, you are a celebrity. You got 200,000
Yeah,
followers.
we pour all the time.
We're blessed with friendship. We got
Everyone,
lots of that.
find that
Yeah.
account. If you can find that account, we'll give you some money for find that account.
Good luck, y'all. If you can
We'll
find me
give
on
you
TikTok.
some. We'll give you some off-topic merge if you find those feet.
Look, that account exists. It's somewhere in the universe. You just gotta find it.
Why are you trying to make us feel good about being poor? It's because pretty soon we're all going to be in the same situation.
Look,
Yeah, really. I mean, we
look.
happy, right? We happy being
Yeah,
poor,
yeah.
so let's go.
Hey,
Let's do
I
it.
will share my beans with you guys, just so you know.
Yes, let's do it.
Beans and
I
rice
can
all the
make
way.
some
Beans.
tortillas too.
If those beans can produce a beanstalk that goes to the sky, you count me in.
Yeah, actually, I started to grow corn and beans, so yeah, I'm preparing for this just world to come to an end. So I just gotta think positive and start my own farm
Wait. But if the world's gonna come to an end, why are you growing corn and beans?
because I'm gonna still be alive. You know, think positive.
No dark energy.
Nope, I'm always thinking positive.
Sorry,
That's
Rome.
why. That's why I always hate when you guys give us all
Look,
these dark stories.
look. I'm thinking positive at all
And,
times. You know what I
and we're,
mean? I
we're
am.
not talking about dark only because Rome is here. You know, it's just it's just
I'm
coincidence.
full of light. I am lifted. I am a lighthouse. I'm a beacon.
Yeah, we see the light
Actually, a
above you,
beacon
man.
might be a bad idea because that means I'm like something that's bringing something else. I'm not a beacon. I'm a lighthouse.
Mm.
but but no. When it come down to it though, um, we're not. No one, none of us are poor, right? Like think about that for a second. Like none of us are poor, and that's what I got from the dream. Is like I'm already somebody important. So they want me to be a part of something to increase them, which I'll never be like them. You know what I mean? Look, I would love to run for president against Kanye West.
Vote for Rome, y'all.
Look, run for president, going against Kanye West.
Mm.
The debate is going to be interesting.
You guys can instead of a normal debate, it's a rap battle.
Oh,
We have a
I don't
poetry
know,
slam.
man. Yeah, I was gonna say poetry slam would probably be best, and it has to
Nah,
be
because Kanye
22
West
Jump
eat
Street
church.
style.
My name's Jeff.
Poetry slam, slam. You like to slam dunk?
My
Oh
name's
man.
Jeff. But about my shower nap. Um I've been so exhausted today that I'm like I'm in a thought, then the thought leaves and I'm like, what was I supposed to do? Like there's like five things I'm supposed to do and then it just comes back to me and then it just leaves. And so I'm in the shower, I'm getting ready. I'm just like cleaning up because I had to deliver some alfalfa today, right? And the alfalfa, I got this broccoli top up here. I can't be smelling like alfalfa. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. So I'm in the shower and I say to myself, let me just take a 5-minute nap.
While you're taking the shower, you're not drowning there.
No, I mean, the water's not hitting my face; it's hitting my body.
Yeah, it's hitting the body. Like I've done that before. Like when I have to wake up super early for work and stuff, I'll just
What?
like put my head up against the wall and just let like the water hit my neck
And
and
you
back
fall
and
asleep
stuff.
like that.
Yeah, I've fallen asleep like that. Where it just feels
You've
so
had a
good. I'm just
sweet
like,
shower.
oh,
I've never done that in my life.
dude, you gotta try it. It's like the best thing ever, man. Because like,
Like you're like what? Like this was so nice.
you gotta
I
try it.
got up like refreshed, like I want to go and drive, but I don't want to drive.
Yeah,
I think I'm too afraid that I'm like taking a shower and then all of a sudden I slip and fall and then it's like the paramedics come in and I'm out. It's like,
Oh no, I full blown sat down. I sat down right in the
no,
corner, like.
oh no, I've done the standing up. I just put my head up against the wall and I'm just out.
yeah, no,
I'm just
yeah.
there, just like.
He's in the head against the wall. It's crazy.
I
I
love that.
Yes,
Life
know.
hacks.
I
exactly.
knew the honey was going to say something. I felt it. I
I
was
mean, I
using my
mean,
instincts.
well, think about it. You get your nap, you get a back massage, and it's kind of like a sauna. I mean, it feels good.
It was a lot of steam in the shower too.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, maybe I'm running the water too hot. I don't want to be a raisin when I get up.
Yeah, I mean,
Your skin is peeling because you've been there for so long.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. No. What wakes you up is when you run out of hot water, and then it's like all cold coming
It's
down. That wakes
cold.
you up, and you're like,
Oh
okay, it's time to get
no.
off.
you,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy is I didn't run out of hot water at all. I just woke up.
Someone's
I
rich.
just woke up.
Yeah,
Well, we already know that Rome pays for
yeah.
our, maintenance.
Rome is the Topject sponsors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got 200,000 followers somewhere in the social media world.
Ooh, yes, look at that. Just add some meditation music and you're set. Oh man, I
Yes,
love that.
that's how I do it.
I need
Okay,
to do
so
So
that.
there was this one time
at
we
band
went to
camp.
California, and while we were there, we went to the beach. I'm a big fan of Black Panther. I love that movie. You can't
Wakanda
tell me
forever.
nothing. You can't tell me different. You know what I mean? Hold on. I had to do that real quick. Brother, break my ex real quick. Hold on.
2,000 years later.
I tell everybody to bury me in the sand, and I put a towel like this, and they just like uncovers my nose, and they kind of just put the sand around me. Now, not knowing the dangers, okay, I'm a black guy. This is what I do.
Wait, you black?
Dangerous things.
We don't see color.
I thought this was
You
an
know,
all
see.
white party.
Yo, did John know that? Rome is black.
You know what? I figured out that I'm actually an island boy, but that's beside the point.
Island boy.
Island boy, just trying to
So,
make
so
it.
I'm laying in the sand, and I low key passed out. For how long I don't know. I
Your
just hear
friends just
people
left
go.
you there.
Everybody was just walking by me. People was walking on me because they like I was in the sand.
They're walking on you, and you
Yeah,
didn't wake
like
up.
literally, like you know how so this is the level, right? My body was literally buried, and then my head was like facing up.
And you
Dude,
decided to do this.
that would freak
Why?
me out because so how close were you to the water, like to the beach?
The
Current. Yeah.
sec the second time I did that, the water kept getting close, but nobody was waking me up. So, as the water was getting closer, it got to the point where it was like right at my neck. And I
And you
felt it, and I
didn't
was like,
feel
wait
the.
a minute, hold up. You didn't wake me up. It's like,
You
nah,
didn't
you
feel the
was just sound
pressure?
asleep.
That would scare me.
Yeah, because
You
I
know,
mean,
ah, sorry, go ahead.
your feet like they didn't feel the water.
I was, I worked so much, I'm that tired.
You know what would scare me? What goes inside the sand? Because I don't know if you guys
Yes.
ever like seen like these weird
Yes.
like things that come out of the sand at the beach.
Yeah.
That scares
I
Mhm.
was
me. I
just
was
thinking
like,
about that. It's like, what
yeah,
if they go?
Yeah.
They're searching for
crawlers.
heat and they go somewhere behind. It's like, oh no, I'm okay.
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me the
so I'm gonna
heebie-jeebies.
start wearing onesies, one-offs.
I don't know. You have some interesting habits. Why don't you
Look,
just get a cloth tub? You know those old fashioned tubs. I don't mind doing that. I do that all the time.
don't give me an idea. No, that's gonna drown me. I know I'm going in.
What?
I know I'm going in. I feel like I had one dream. This is Mission Impossible. I'm going for gold. I gotta save my honey, right? She's in danger. And then all of a sudden, my dream got me in water. I'm like, oh, she's gonna die. I mean, unalive, right? And then here I am. I have to be brave. Rome, be brave. Just put your head under the water and then scoop right back up. That's all you got to do is just scoop right back up. And I took a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Took a deep breath, and that water just took me. I was in my dream. I can't swim. So here I am, going through this moment, and then the person I'm supposed to be saving is trying to save me. I don't know how this happened. So like, yeah, that having that tub would probably not make me a better swimmer.
So in your dreams, you're a damsel in distress.
I was. I was. It's pretty good
Wait,
though.
so what does this have to do with Black Panther?
Um, no, cause I think it was saying something about a tub, and I was like, yeah, drowning, easy.
The bury in the sand part. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting buried in the
Oh
sand.
yes, buried in the
Yeah.
sand.
Oh
So
no, I
what?
think we're supposed to use a
Imagination.
When I was buried in the sand, the only thing I heard was the ambience and the people. More ambience than people. Seagulls and all that, and it felt so good. Like that was perfect meditation music. Perfect. You gotta try it. I'll protect you. Don't worry. You just gotta do it for 5 minutes.
I do worry about your friends. They just left you there and they didn't like.
I'm
They just
surprised
went
I
to
didn't
go
see
eat,
it.
man.
I
To
know
the
it's like. So guys, where do we bury Rome? Like where? Do you remember? They're over here searching. Like I don't know the spot. I don't know the spot, guys.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys been to California, I'm assuming.
Hmm. Plenty of
It
times.
it's it feels good during the day, right? And it's still summertime. And then it gets extremely cold, but you know it gets cold, but then that other person that doesn't know it gets cold doesn't bring a jacket. What do you do?
Give them their
Like
jacket.
you don't
I
feel bad
usually
for that
say
person?
sucks to be you. I came prepared.
yeah, it sucks to suck.
I ain't gonna be cold because you cold. Shoot.
I was
Now,
walking.
if
Should
that
have
was
brought
a
a
friend,
hoodie.
if that was a friend, if it was my wife, then it'd be like, yeah, you're SOL. Sorry, babe, I'm
That's
warm.
crazy. You're getting clayed. You got
This is
clayed.
Johnny
I'm
Boy.
sorry.
Here, I'll hold you. I'll hold you. I'll keep you warm.
Yeah, do one of y'all have a couch to spare? Because I'll probably be not
You're
sleeping tonight at
sleeping
my
on that
house.
tonight. Yeah.
Look, I don't have a couch, but if you can sleep sitting up, I got a nice spot right there. That's all you.
Come pick
That's
me up,
all.
Rome.
Hey, just just pretend you're sleeping on a plane. That's all you gotta pretend. Imagination all over again.
So okay, so I got another one. I was going to London,
Ooh.
Is this
right?
for reals or in a dream?
This is for reals,
Okay.
Nice.
and it was too long of a flight from Philly to London. Way too long of a flight. I'm going to sleep numerous times on purpose. Now you probably wonder on purpose, on demand. Sleep. Done. On demand. It got to that point where nobody was in my row. It's a
Wait,
three
wait.
laner
Sorry. Don't you mean on command?
on demand.
Isn't that like a TV
That's a
service?
TV thing, bro. Like you mean on command?
Nah,
Because command
not
is
on
like
command. Cause I
boom.
wasn't talking.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything. I didn't
because
say sleep.
on
No, on,
demand is like
Bro was
somebody's
watching pay per
demanding you
view.
to.
I demand sleep. You're going to sleep
I think you mean on
just like
command,
that.
bro.
On demand, pay per
Okay,
view, Rome sleep.
for for the sake of winning wrong, we'll call it on.
Command.
Oh, he froze.
Oh no, on demand has
Oh, we
he
sing on
forgot to pay
demand.
his
Let's
subscription.
go. Let's go.
Oh
That's
man,
wrong for you guys.
he's on demand.
Yeah, he went on demand.
Oh,
Here we
there's
go.
two Romes.
You see what you guys did?
Oh
I
my
don't know what
God! Okay,
happened.
it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Let
We
me
have
get my.
two.
Dude,
So
did you change shirts? I swear, like your shirt is different color.
nah, it's still black.
It's still black. Okay.
Wait, am I
It just
black? Am I brown?
it
Because
looks
obviously
lighter
this is
on
black.
there.
You
Did you
know,
switch phones?
no, I got other phones.
Yeah. Okay, just wondering.
You know what I mean? We had 72%. You
Lux is
know,
over
so
here giving you a message.
Dude.
you know, did I fall asleep in special ed? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was too scared. I was those kids were something else. They they not the type of people you fall asleep around.
I
They're worse
can't
than college
today.
kids. You know what I mean?
Hey, Rome. I have a question for you. Going off topic. So I'm kind of
Mhm.
curious because it's kind of been a trend like this whole like these past 2 weeks. All right, two things. First question, two questions. First question: 100 men versus one gorilla, no weapons at all. Who wins?
The gorilla, obviously. I've looked at that question 1,000 times.
Wait, how would a
Ain't
gorilla win versus 100 men?
gorilla strength is stronger than man strength.
Yeah, but if everybody's attacking at once,
Nah, nah. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Unless you Tarzan, you ain't getting close.
so if you get 20 people on one arm, 20 people on another arm, 20 people on one leg, 20 people on another leg, and then
You
you get
still have
like 20
20
people
Wait, how
punching and
big is this? How big is this gorilla?
like
Holy
King
I
crap!
Kong
mean gorillas are big, man.
20 people on each limb.
Yeah. And then 20 people, 20 other people, punching
and
between the
kicking.
face and the torso and maybe the jollies down there,
See,
it's we have to
a,
assume that this gorilla's a male.
a gorilla
We
is
don't condone.
amplified by rampage and rage. The madder the gorilla
Yeah,
gets, the
it's gonna
stronger it
start
becomes.
biting. Like it's gonna start biting,
I
and
mean, but if we got people holding it down, like how
uh,
is it
I
like
don't
that's
know.
100 people versus one?
Dude, you
Somebody's
got
bound to
teeth
knock out
though.
this
Like
gorilla.
you got
If
teeth.
you if you
I got
said
teeth
the
too.
Avengers versus 5 gorillas, I pick the Avengers all day. We're talking about average men. First off, first off, I'm not attack. I heard from somebody that black people can get lice, so I'm not risking the opportunity of actually being the first black person with lice. That's not gonna happen.
Wait, black people
So
cannot get lice? Is that what you said?
they can.
Oh,
That's what it said. It's
anybody
just
can
the
get lice though.
conditions. No, because I was always told that I can't get
Oh,
lice.
yes, thank you, Lady Luck. See, somebody understands me. See, the gorilla would take some people, but I think he would be overpowered in the end. I 100% agree with that.
I disagree. This
I
Rome
think
is
I think okay.
disagreeing.
So the four of us are part of that 100 group.
No, you can count me out.
Nope, too late. You're already in there.
It don't matter.
They just throw them in there. Too late. You're done.
I'm the bait. I can be the bait. It's like, guys, help.
Nope, you have to hold an arm, Rogue. If not, we're cooked.
Why?
I'll put
Why?
the eyes.
That's
I'll put the eyes.
scary.
So let me ask this.
I'm in danger.
If we're
That's so
going this
Rogue.
though, if we're going off of this, 100 men versus one gorilla. First off, people are not that organized, right?
I mean,
A
we could
gorilla
be.
is willing to fight by himself. Just don't be the first to swarm him. If you look, somebody's got to take one for the team. Who's doing it?
Nope.
You got to take a strong hook to the chin.
I mean, they're fast, so we're
Dude,
gonna have to we
gorillas,
have
like,
to plan something
Have
out.
you seen a gorilla? It's all muscle. There's
Look,
not flab like us.
there was a
even better.
Oprah Winfrey show
Heavyweight.
about a woman, a white woman at that, right? Where she bought a monkey. Y'all remember that one? Did y'all ever see that at all? So she
No.
bought a monkey and she thought it was cute to have a monkey as a pet. So she fed the monkey and things like that and whatnot. And then one day the monkey gets aggressive. The woman disappears. I guess
What?
you can wonder what happened to her.
No.
Yeah, woman disappears.
Wow.
Monkey is eating fabulously because
So
it
if you
turned cannibal.
so if you throw 100 women versus a gorilla, I think the gorilla will lose.
You know what? The gorilla might definitely lose for sure because as a man, we are weak physically.
Gorilla will lose all the nagging and stuff. No offense, I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke.
Nancy Honey doesn't have anything to say about that. Ooh.
And we got canceled.
And there goes half of our subscribers.
So, if a chimpanzee can rip limbs, imagine what a gorilla will do.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
fighting
saying.
that gorilla with y'all.
But no, you have to. You can't back out.
No.
You have to. Yeah.
No.
Four of us are in there. Too
I'm
late. Too
coaching,
late.
baby.
There's no backing out. We
Johnny,
already got
get the
contracted.
foot. Get the foot.
Yeah.
Why
so-
are
got
we even
this.
fighting this gorilla? What's the whole point?
Because we
It's
got to
gang-
show the
it's gang
gorilla
affiliation.
who's the
It's
real
gang
man. You know?
affiliation.
No, I'm sorry. Yep. Nope. Definitely not hanging out.
Nope.
And I'm not telling anybody, okay.
Nope. You guys are already in this. There's no
Nope.
backing out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Friendship-
I'm in it with you
over.
guys. I'm in it with you guys.
Friendship
We have
over.
to do it. We have to do it. It's either the gorilla or us, and it's gonna be the gorilla.
Like, okay. Let's say this was life or death, right? And we have to eat this gorilla.
What?
Ooh, I like
There's
where this is
nothing
going.
else on the planet to eat.
So
I
it
don't
has
know.
to be the gorilla.
Then I'll be wise and have booby traps and like I'm not gonna
Well,
fight
but
it.
here's the thing. We can't have weapons.
Well, a booby trap is in weapons. Like
I
get
mean,
it
a
in
trap
the.
is kind of a weapon.
I mean, get it in a hole and just wait until it has no water, and I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, if
These
someone
muscles
takes,
are gonna be the trap.
if someone takes a punch for the team, what the second the gorilla starts beating on his chest, someone kicks him in the nuts. I think we're good. I think we might win this one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so okay, how about we do this? Like, okay, this is us planning.
No,
Like, Rome has to sneak behind the gorilla, and we'll probably throw Rogue out there, and then me and Oso will be charging in front of this gorilla, and this. No hiding. So we're planning here. This is a successful plan.
I don't think
Oh.
this is good anywhere.
we only get 2 shots. This is why Rome and Rogue are running behind this gorilla. So me and also are running up against this gorilla, charging at it. And then this gorilla does like his like and the minute he does this, so
Pow.
Rome is gonna be the first to kick it in his jollies down there. The minute
like that.
he holds his jollies, then if I'll probably be running first because also will probably be right behind me. So the minute
Yeah,
that he
hiding.
holds the minute this gorilla starts holding his jollies, I'm gonna come up from the front, and then I'm gonna just like grab it from the neck and just kind of like do a wrestle move on it, just like And then the minute he goes down, because he's gonna be laying down on the ground, then that's when the three of you start kicking his sides.
I don't know. I don't see this plan working at all.
Let's Google this really quick. Pressure points of a gorilla. Because I feel like this
I
100
agree.
men
I'm
versus
with
one
Lux,
gorilla.
dude. Like, you guys go to the zoo. I'll stay home.
Wait,
You know-
how is that not a good plan? Like, I mean,
You guys do
we
your
got
thing.
this.
You do your thing, boo boo. That's all good.
I got a family to feed, so you're on your own, Johnny boy.
I mean, we got this. This can't be a
There's
plan
no
that would
way
fail.
we got this.
Yeah, man. I mean, this gorilla wouldn't know what to do. Like, no, he's never felt what it's like to be kicked in the jollies.
Compare with a gorilla's stamina to survive in our stamina. Yeah, we're out.
No, I mean, when you're getting kicked in the jollies, no matter what kind of animal or what race you are, I mean, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but Rome has to make sure he kicks him like really hard, like he's kicking like something like
a football.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Yes.
What
yes,
if?
we
What
are.
if? What if?
We are
Let's
dudes.
just say, what if I break my foot?
Yeah.
Just what if?
Dude, that's a hard kick, bro.
And he's out for the count, and then
Well, we had 2 people out for
Yeah.
the or 2 like
I
Rome
had
was out
to
for the count
spend-
too.
Yeah, because I'm pulling him out. Like, come on, Rome, let's get out of here. Let's just Johnny and also take care of this. I have to take Rome to a safe spot.
I mean, but
So
we
you
still have
got-
96 other people. That 96 other people are going to be there jumping this gorilla as he's holding his jollies. So I mean, that's not a bad plan.
Did we
you,
use a shadow clone jutsu? Is it like 96 replicas of us, or is it gonna be like new generation? Because new generation people,
Ooh,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
think
a
that's
good
gonna work
question, man.
out.
Yeah,
No,
mind
no,
you,
no.
every time we play video games, I'm the medic, so I'm here tending to the wounded.
I mean, 96 people just like us. I think, yeah, I don't think we have a high chance of survival. And then that's where everybody here has to go look for a new podcast to go watch.
Yeah, let's stick to the paths we know. So
All right, so you guys are giving it to the gorilla. Is that what is that what I'm hearing?
yep, I give it to the gorilla.
I think I have to give it to the gorilla.
I don't know yet. Hold on.
He's doing the
There's-
mathematical equation.
There's like it's not showing any vulnerable points on the gorilla. Like
Hey, can you use your what is it, numerology and see if the probabilities of us succeeding?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
I can just show you a photo and the probabilities of us succeeding is look at that thing.
We can't see
We
it.
can't see.
Hold on. Look at that thing.
I told you it's all muscle.
Look at
Look
that
at those
thing. It
arms.
walks. You see the shoulders on that thing?
Yeah. Look at the
Look at
neck.
the shoulders.
There's no way Johnny Boy can get the neck. Look at that.
bro. Easy, man.
It's
Easy.
like a truck.
He's like a little cute Tacoma, man. Yeah.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
this is what's really gonna happen. We create a game plan. We all pretend that we're gonna be there, but then Johnny Boy runs like he does in all the video games. It's a tank. He runs in full center and then he he gets unalive, and we have to spend the next 2 hours like unaliving all the enemies to
First
Yeah,
just
off,
that dude crazy insane damage though.
I'm not running behind this gorilla to kick him in the nuts. Like he looked like he's ready to get kicked in the nuts. Like I don't like he's ready to be hitting the jollies for sure.
So let's all right. Let's talk about the gorilla's advantages. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
everything.
Um.
It's everything.
All right. So
Smell,
okay,
strength,
strength, right? So
the will to
gorillas.
survive.
So gorillas are up to 10 times stronger than an average human. So strength. They got strength. I mean, so 10 humans already would be enough for this gorilla. All right. Uh, the bite. I know you guys had mentioned the bite earlier. So yes, a powerful bite. So their bite force is about 1,300 psi, which is stronger than a lion's bite.
What?
Jesus, no way.
So
Yeah,
a
Johnny.
battle between a lion and a gorilla that'll be
I'm
interesting
hiding
to
in
see.
that bush. I'm hiding. I'm out.
All right, muscle mass. A gorilla is basically 400 pounds of pure muscle.
What I tell you?
I'm 500, so whatever.
Psh,
500.
what
So
the
whatever.
heck? Look at all that
You
muscle.
see that?
Number
Jeez.
one, he's a gorilla. I know.
Like
All
Number
right.
two, we got no muscle fat or muscle anything.
look at the bone density of that, right? There's no way.
All right. Then we have speed and agility, so they can move
Okay.
fast and hit hard, meaning the first few men, the fight are done instantly. So this is what I'm saying. We have to plan out that my plan will work
Yeah.
if me and
So
Oso charge
we'll
at
do
it.
it in
It's gonna wait
tiers,
for
like
us, and then
first 20 go, then the next 20, then the next 20, then the next 20. I'll be part of the last 20, just to make sure you guys are still, you know.
all right. Let's look at the humans' advantages.
Ugh.
Okay, so our advantage is one, we have it's a numbers game, right? So
We're
100 men.
analytical and we know the risk, and then we can back out.
No, no, we could coordinate attacks, bro. We're men. We have brains.
Oh
We could
no!
use them. I mean, we have degrees, bro. So we
Remind
could
me why
coordinate
we
attacks.
lived in the premortal age for so long. If we could have like planned things ahead, why did we live in caves for so long?
No, I never
So
lived
that
in
the
caves.
gorillas can have their turn, you know?
Yeah. So I mean, we drive cars. Gorillas don't. So we could coordinate attacks.
But we
No.
can't use weapons, right?
Yeah, I
We
thought
can't
you
use...
said no weapon.
No. But this is what I'm saying. We're smarter.
I don't know. I don't know.
And so we could coordinate attacks. We could tire the gorilla out
Look what happened with the
and
Planet of
overwhelm
the
it.
Apes series. Hello.
They couldn't
They
swim,
did?
bro. They couldn't
couldn't-
swim.
But they still outshine the population of
But they
men
can't
and
swim. So,
women.
so that's even more advantage for us. You know,
The
they can't swim.
gorillas could swim.
And so, but we could tire out the gorillas. You know, I mean, 100
Mhm.
men. We I think we'll be able to overwhelm it. Okay, we have strategy and endurance. So,
Yeah, I'm with
yes,
Lux.
that
Yeah,
is
it's like
so
I'm out.
true.
I'm out.
There's a story behind that, Luz. Rogue, do you remember a while back when I had the idea to go? We were at a lake, and I had the idea for all of us to jump into this canoe.
Oh yeah, and it just tips
It was
over.
like it was windy. There was a lightning storm as well that was hitting the lake, and we still decided to go. It was like
No,
how
it's
many
like,
were it was? Oh, well, we forced you, bro, because you didn't want to go.
like no, I don't want to. Come on. And it's like the moment we get in the canoe, it just tips over. It's like, no, this is the sign. Let's get out.
And we were
And
pretty
you're like,
deep
no,
into
let's
the
do
lake,
it. It's
too.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, we were pretty deep too. It was like what five or six of
So
us
she
in the
said.
canoe. And so yeah, it was pretty wild. But anyways, yes, women do live longer than men because of these kind of reasons.
You know what? Nope. Nope.
They have the voice of reason.
Wait. Hold on, hold
No.
on. You know, what did her wife say, Rogue, when we were at that lake? Like, we have life insurance,
Yes.
whatever.
Like, let's just go. You're safe. Like, okay, go ahead. Just make sure
Yeah,
you paid your life insurance. You guys
yeah.
pay
Make
it?
sure you pay
I
your
should have said
premium.
like, no, I didn't pay it.
No. Well,
You're on your deathbed. You're like, I have something to tell you.
I forgot to pay
I
the life
haven't been
insurance.
paying life insurance for the last 20 years.
I forgot the
She's like,
premium.
what? You can't
Better stay
die.
alive.
For reals, for reals. All right. So going back to human advantages, so we have
Okay.
strategy
No.
and endurance. So humans could take turns. We can dodge, and we could wear the gorilla down.
But
Now
we
this is
cannot run it though. Like, how are we
We
gonna
don't
run?
have to. We just
We don't
dodge.
have to. We just let the
Have
first
you ever
80
seen an
die.
angry gorilla? Have you seen an angry like run a havoc? Like, we need to
Dude,
find
we
a
could
video.
still dodge, man. We could still dodge the gorilla. We
You-
won't
the
outrun it.
speed,
We
the
can't
speed.
outrun it.
I
We
can
can't
just
out-
hear bones crashing. Like,
Well, that's why you dodge. If not, then you're out. Okay, and
No.
then
I
weight
don't know why we're
advantage.
even doing
If
this. Like,
so, no, but we have weight advantage. Check it out. So if
weight
enough men
advantage?
pile on, if enough men can pile on, we could pin the gorilla down.
I don't know.
I think we
that
can
that
win, man.
that
I
doesn't mean we're gonna win because we have to fall asleep. That's the only way.
but the only way it's like, yeah. See, look, boxing is strategy, so we could definitely win. I
Bro,
mean,
we're boxing another person, not a ton of a gorilla. Like, come on.
like I said,
Now,
I mean,
so
just aim for the
here's a
jollies.
thought. Here's a thought. How long will it take you to cut down the oldest tree if it's just two of you?
I mean, with the electric chainsaw or with the chainsaw.
Nah,
About 2 minutes.
manual axe. Just
We don't do anything manually anymore.
Yeah, everything's all like chainsaw and machines, bro.
well, I
Welcome to
mean,
2025.
so why can't we just use a gun for a
No,
gorilla?
we can't because it's we're in a hexagon.
Whoever created
Okay.
Or an
this,
octagon. I mean,
whoever
So,
created this question
here's
is
the
dumb.
thought, right?
It must have been a man.
What one person can't chop down the oldest tree in a day, but two people periodically can chop down the oldest tree in a day.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
kinda
that's
like
what I'm
you're
saying. Like
taking turns.
the more people, the better, right?
I
So
don't know.
my final verdict, I think the gorilla would destroy a lot of people fast, but with 100 men working together, I think we could eventually take it down. I mean,
Mm.
casualties would be high, but I give the W to us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try it, but you can go. You have my permission. Permission. Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
I mean, but our plan, we have to coordinate my plan because I think we would definitely win if we
I
keep
will-
burning the jollies.
I will be the cameraman, just like solo leveling, just in the background, being the cameraman.
No, you have to run behind Rome because remember he's gonna be kicking him,
I'm the
and then he's gonna
initial
break his
jolly
foot.
kicker.
Then I have to drag him out. Got it.
You have to drag him out, but in case if he misses and he still breaks his foot, then that's where the second part of this comes out because you're
Well,
his
I'm not gonna
backup.
miss. I'm not gonna miss.
I mean, because if he has little jollies, bro, it's gonna be hard to like.
Pinpoint.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss. Trust me. I got this. Leave it to me.
There we go.
Jolly Rancher.
The Jolly Wrecker.
The Jolly Record. That sounds so ditty.
Uh,
I don't want that title. I don't want
Rum's
it.
success with Diddy here.
I don't want
Yeah,
it.
we
No, no, no.
gotta pay our premiums first.
I think I'm gonna up
Yeah,
that.
Yes, so I can see all these women right here. If they're married, they're gonna like volunteer their husbands to go
Husbands.
fight this gorilla, so they're gonna join us.
Honey,
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
you should go with off Topject. They have an
That's
adventure.
that's why I got a policy for her too, and it's higher than mine. She gotta go first. You got, you got. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how it's gotta be. The
It's
kids
like,
will
all
be
right, my
fine.
premium is paid, honey. You could go.
I got a Filipino wife to replace you pretty soon. You just gotta take one for the team, baby. Take one for the team. Trust me, they won't call her mom, but I can't promise you that. What I can promise you is $1 million policy. That's what I can promise you. You gotta go 100 men, no 99 and one woman. That's you, baby. That's you. You strong. You ready. You got your notes. You gotta get your notes, cause once that gorilla sees you, he's gonna be like, "Oh no, she's gonna tell me to do the dishes."
We
Like,
should
it's
sell. We should sell. We should sell this
Gorilla.
idea to Netflix because they buy everything.
Gorilla's gonna be like, what's this girl doing here? She's gonna give me a honey-do list. I'm done.
I'm out. He just sits down and is like, I'm out, guys.
I'm done.
Well, that was the
It's
weirdest
like,
question that
can
we
you
spend an
can
hour
you
on.
imagine the gorilla hearing this question, this complaint? Every time you go to the bathroom, you leave the toilet seat up. Every time. Every single time.
Gorilla
There's
just starts feeling
women that are
guilty.
here in this jungle, you know.
Oh man. Yeah.
Weirdest question we've ever spent an hour on.
I mean, we got a plan. We got a
So
good plan.
far.
We can strategize. Gorillas can't do that. Gorillas can't do that. This is why I'm saying the W's for the guys. We got that W. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. But anyways, what do you got cooking for us also?
Well, tonight we are talking about a mysterious doll named
Oh,
Annabelle.
No.
So,
Guys, I'm in the middle of the woods.
so tonight
So you should be
it's gonna be a
jungle ready.
good episode.
Like, let me show you.
Tonight's gonna be a good episode.
Look at,
So I can
I'm in the middle of a mountain. Like,
What's that, Gilbert?
Oh,
stop
Gilbert.
it. Don't even-
Scroll the thing.
That
Bro.
was horrid, you guys. Oh, I can't believe you did that to me. I will not be in this episode next Friday. I gotta see a young priest and an old priest from now on.
You don't want to see a young priest and an old priest. You want to see a young priest and a young priest, because that means the possibilities of you being unalived or one of them being unalived decreases. But a young priest and an old priest, it's always the young priest that goes first. And then everybody's freaking out. Me too, because I'm leaving the house first.
Do you know that bad feeling that girl had? I'm feeling it right now.
That's because somebody's behind your window. So
I'm
you need
out.
to leave
I'll be back.
Idaho
I'll be
and
back.
come back to Utah.
You need to share your Wi-Fi with the outside world, Rogue.
Oh, poor Rogue. Oh no. Oh, that's creepy.
That was a creepy door. Oh my
That
god.
was a creepy doorknob. I like it.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it puts. Well, have you guys heard of Ed and Lorraine Warren?
I have, but
Yeah.
do say.
The movie The Conjuring.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen them
I've heard
all.
of the movie Conjuring.
I've seen them
Alright.
all. Oh
You've
my
seen them
goodness.
all.
In
There's a new one
row.
coming out. I'm excited for that one. It's the final one.
No, they said the devil made me do was the final one. You know, that closet of theirs has too many things in it.
They do have a lot of things.
Ain't no
Um,
way.
well, so let me tell you guys a little bit about these guys, Ed and Lorraine Warren. So Ed Warren was a self-taught demonologist. He's an author, a lifelong paranormal investigator. Lorraine Warren is a clairvoyant medium, spirit communicator, and a trance expert. So these guys have worked in a lot of different paranormal cases. It's over 10,000 cases that they worked on, and they worked in a lot of famous ones like the Amityville Horror. I believe there's a Netflix documentary about it. I haven't seen it. Um, the Infield Poltergeist. That one's a very controversial case.
I love
Um,
that one.
I think that was the first scary movie I ever saw. Uh, so, if you guys have seen The Conjuring, it has a different Annabelle doll, on the movie.
To make it
Fun
a little more
fact,
frightening, right?
no, actually, they were trying to use the Raggedy Ann doll. And when the producers reached out to Matt, I think that's who makes the doll, because it's copyright there, they weren't allowed to use the Raggedy Ann doll, so they had to use a fake doll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys a little video. It's gonna talk about how like the origins of it. So in 1970, a nurse in Hartford received a Raggedy Ann doll as a gift, an innocent-looking toy that soon became the center of disturbing events. Shortly after bringing the doll home, she began to witness strange movements and unexplained phenomena surrounding it, which sparked both fear and intrigue. Cryptic and eerie notes mysteriously appear near the doll, suggesting the presence of an ominous and dark force. So this is Lorraine when
I
she
was
was
just
alive.
gonna.
Can you guys hear that?
No, but this is
Mm,
the trailer, right? The movie trailer.
It's probably best that
no,
Rogue
no.
doesn't
This
hear
is
it.
this. It does have some trailer, but it's Lorraine speaking. Okay, give
Okay.
me 1 sec. Let me. I don't know why it's not doing the sound. So I'm gonna send you this clip.
Oh, Rogue went rogue. He's no longer
We have his
in his
spirit.
chair. What had happened was is he pulled the curtain. Skinwalker was there. We
Knew it.
whistled. He's gone.
No, that creepy door, man. That was that was scary.
Brock's like, not today.
Hey, also next week, I would like for you to cover the Red Door game.
That sounds like something from New Orleans.
It's a real game, and I got caught into my own trance one day, but I'm not gonna tell that story because I don't want to dream about it again. I have the
Right.
weirdest dreams, man. This is crazy.
Johnny boy, I'm gonna need your help on this one. I'm gonna send you the link.
All right, got you, fam.
See if it actually pulls that one up.
Oh, nope. It says it's not
No.
available.
Okay, one sec.
Where's the house located at? I know it's in Connecticut, but where did they live?
So when Rogue comes back, we should all say, "No way, this is in Idaho." Like even chat. You guys need to say this too. Oh, this is in Idaho. No way.
To your question, Rogue. Sorry, Rome. It looks like the place is located in Monroe, Connecticut.
Oh, I don't think we'll be able to play this one
Oh, how come?
because it's Warner Brothers. Yeah, so we're probably gonna get blocked out.
Thank you for warning the
Darn.
brother.
Got to warn a brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, then let me give you a
I
different
have
one.
the best evil labs ever. Like I practice these things. I don't just wake up and be like, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Right.
Rome got scared too, so he like secretly left.
I'm still here. I'm still here. And then look, this is
Rome
like,
pulled a rogue.
you know that game that you was playing, pick a number?
Yeah.
This is exactly what's happening right now. Rogue went first, Rome is next. Wait. I gotta make sure you know. This is real. Look at that. The silhouette. Hold on.
Oh, look at that light.
Doesn't that set the tone for you also? Look at that.
Ooh, dark. I like it.
And it's raining outside too.
Wait, where you at?
Kentucky.
All right, Johnny boy. I just sent you the link to the other video I have.
Got you, fam. All right. Got it. Let's go.
No, right.
All right. Tell me when, fam.
Ready, let's go.
He's like, oh man, I just had the worst nightmare. And Donna's like, what's wrong? What's the matter? I had a nightmare. That doll there was coming at my leg and trying to strangle me to death. So he grabs the doll off the couch, Lou, throws it across the carpeting, and says, that's just a Raggedy Ann doll. That can't hurt anybody. When he said that, 7 psychic wounds appeared on Lou's chest and stomach. 4 across the chest, 3 across the stomach. Like somebody took a scalpel and went, and through his white t-shirt, you can see blood marks. That's called psychic wounds. I could tell you quickly the story behind Annabelle. I'm going to open his case up, Dan, so they can spell the glare, so he'll be able to take her. Of course, we're not going to touch Annabelle, but we're going to just open the case up.
I built this case to represent Ed's original case. But I added a couple extra things for our protection as well your protection when you come to the Paracon to view Annabelle. So on top, you see a crucifix on the top, and on the side, each side, there's one. So that represents the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. The stain that I used on this case is infused with holy oil and holy water. And then you have a St. Michael plaque on each side of the case. And behind Annabelle, behind the felt, inscribed into the walls is the Lord's Prayer and the St. Michael prayer. So all this helped contain the evil within Annabelle in this case.
And we have a Catholic priest come. He's going to come the day before we move it to Mohegan Sun, and he's going to bless museum, us, and he's going to bless the doll itself, along with the case. He'll say certain ritualistic binding prayers, they're called. They bind what's there, so it can't go any further than the case. The evil, those prayers allow the evil to only go so far, and it stops it. It encases it from going farther. That's why people say, why don't you get rid of the doll? Why? We have it encased, plus it's evidence of the paranormal.
So, they talk about all the precautions that they take in order to kind of compress her powers, because she's a very, very powerful demon. So they have the sealed glass case. They do the religious protection where they bless it. The thing with the blessing is that the priest was supposed to come very frequently when the Warrens were alive. I'm not sure if Ed is still alive. I didn't dig into that, but Lorraine passed away. So then the whole business kind of went to the protege, which is that guy speaking. And this fella decided that it wasn't necessary to bless the doll as frequently as it was being done, um, and because of that, things have started to happen more frequently around the doll because it's not being suppressed. Um, and with that being said, um, you're not supposed to be mocking the doll. You're not supposed to be taunting it. You're not supposed to knock on the glass door. And you're not supposed to look at her in the eyes for too long. Um, there's been a lot of incidents where people have done that, and as soon as they leave the place, as soon as they leave the museum, a freak accident happens.
Why would you even go?
Just
It's
for
like
the
going
experience.
it's like going to fight a gorilla, not showing up to that show.
It's for the experience.
don't
Come on,
know.
Rogue. If we gotta go do it, man.
I don't need any of these experiences to feel alive. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Like,
this one's in Idaho, man. Let's go.
That's the
Let's get up
craziest
No, it's not.
part, that it's in Idaho, and
See?
then
See?
they are taking Annabelle on a tour.
I'm out, guys. I gotta go. I need a young priest and a young priest. I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know
Why
what's
does it have to be a
going
young
on.
priest?
Like guys, I'm like pretty much alone in the mountains.
It's not
So-
that bad. You got good cell phone signal. Your Wi-Fi is good.
You got your
Let's just-
tea.
Yeah.
I'm using Starlink. That thing fails all the time.
You got Starlink.
Yes.
Jeff Bezos scares Annabelle any day. Elon Musk scares Annabelle any day.
I don't know, guys. Why can't we keep to good stories?
I got a scary story, but this Annabelle one is interesting to me. Have you seen
Yeah.
Annabelle Comes Home?
No,
No, I have not seen that one.
I'm
When
not
you
giving
see
her
that
my
one,
address.
You'll you'll see why the Annabelle doll was so important, because the Raggedy Ann doll came from somewhere.
Oh, I like that.
You know, and it gets interesting because the Raggedy Ann doll was just a cute doll at first, but then the house that this doll was living in had an evil spirit that was just associated, and one thing led to another. People play with ghosts.
So,
Dang.
how long has this Annabelle thing been going on? Like, where's the origins from?
Well, I mean, the origin of the doll goes back to the I think it was in 1970. About what's going on right now.
No whistling. No, we're no. No. Hey, stop it also. I hope the
It's
cat
coming
hears it.
down over here.
You need to realize, like, look, I'm in the dark, guys. Like,
What was that?
I don't know. Let's just.
Take a look.
No, I ain't gonna go look.
Look at that.
Bring your
It's
camera
coming.
closer to the outside window so like that we can see.
Okay.
Open your
I gotta-
window.
No.
I don't want
Oh,
to.
it's coming down.
If I do that, I'm gonna get wet, and I can't swim tonight.
Oh wait, no, this is on Rogue. Open the window, Rogue.
No.
Let's see outside.
No.
You might see
Open the
Annabelle.
window.
I have to unplug everything.
You see this? You see that guy over there with the umbrella?
No.
You're not smart.
No, I
You're
don't
still
see.
getting wet, dude. Still getting wet. There's nothing you can do. Hold on. Let me
If
enjoy
you
my
need
evil
help.
laugh.
You trying to be
this
like
is-
the genie?
I just need
Yeah.
help. I don't know if I really enjoy planning out my 3-day vacation up here to the mountains.
Well,
I
let me
should
tell you
just-
about the tour.
I should have
And
just followed my gut
please
and
tell
just
me about the
texted you and be
tour.
like, there's no internet up here, so guys, I'm not gonna jump on tonight. Like
LOL,
right
blink
now,
twice if you need help. I'm blinking
we're all
4
blinking.
times.
so in the tour, they're not taking Annabelle to just any regular places. Not, let's just say,
Why
for
would they
example,
want to
here at
move
the,
her? Like, why,
because he thinks
guys?
it will be fun. He thinks it will be fun to move
I
her
think
and
this
take her
guy is.
around.
I think this guy is the one that's possessed by the spirit, not the doll.
Ooh,
Jeez.
good
Absolutely, yeah,
point.
yeah, exactly. It could be. It could be that he's already
Because,
possessed, that he's being
like
manipulated.
a sane person would be like, keep it there. Let's keep it in the Vatican and let's not talk about it. But no,
I don't know if you want to keep a doll like that in the Vatican.
Why not? There's all those priests. There's popes. There's holy men buried there, right?
I don't
Yeah.
Hmm. I thought the doll was a lot smaller because doesn't in the movies like they show it a lot smaller.
In the movie, they show it really big, but it's actually really small.
Oh wait.
Small little doll.
Oh, so was it that second doll? Because I thought it was that big head doll, the one that.
That's Raggedy Ann. That's not Annabelle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. Oh, so the Annabelle was the second little doll then.
Yeah.
The one. Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, can I be honest? It just got cold back here.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right. So these guys are taking Annabelle. They've right now Annabelle
Jessica,
is in New Orleans.
Jessica could keep all her visitors. I don't want anybody.
Hey, if they're over there with you, Rogue, just make sure that they follow us and like our YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
I'll be like, quick here, just subscribe and like, please.
And share. Make sure they share too.
Oh yeah, share with whoever is in league with you. Please share.
Sorry, also go ahead. We're just like
Look,
interrupting you, man.
Look.
Hey, as long
it
as
got
we
worse.
finish my segment, unlike last time, I'm good.
It got worse. It got worse. I'm gonna open the window.
No, don't do it.
I'm going rogue. I'm gonna open the
do it.
window.
You're fro, man. Think about your hair.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can do this.
Don't do it.
Dude, you should run out there, knock on that guy's door, and then run
You
back
see
in.
it? Oh my gosh. There's too much going on over there. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the other window. Oh, it's thunder. Okay, this is better. You see it?
Whoa.
Perfect for Annabelle.
Oh,
Like,
Jessica.
this guy's.
Don't they always say like bad things happen when it starts to get cold? Jessica's over there getting cold too.
It was a dark and dreary night. Jessica and Rogue got cold. Yeah, I gotta watch more
Nah,
scary
don't
movies.
look back. Don't look back.
Okay. So let's get it. They're in New Orleans with this doll. I'm sorry, Annabelle. She doesn't like being called a doll, by the way.
Yeah. So first they visited West Virginia, the state penitentiary. So
Why?
Annabelle, because that one's a really bad.
Dude, I think this
Penitentiary?
guy is possessed and he's just gathering as many spirits as he can.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because at this penitentiary, there's over 100 people being killed every day,
Unalive.
unalive every day. So why would they take it to that penitentiary instead of like, I don't know, let's just say like for instance, Utah here we have the Delta Center or the Maverick Center.
Because of the
Like why
evil
wouldn't they
spirits, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh.
So then the next stop is New Orleans. So what's the capital there of New Orleans? Like what do they practice over there?
Gumbo.
Voodoo, dark magic, you name
Yeah,
it, it's
that.
there.
Oh, out by the bayou. Yeah, I saw the Princess and the Frog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It was there.
I'm cold.
Voodoo is so real. Anyway, moving on. Do you think they
Um,
capture these spirits like they go to the jail, they go into the the bayou and all this, and they're like, Annabelle, do your worst, and she
No,
just
I
don't
eats
say
them.
that.
I think that they're recharging her.
No.
Like they're just adding to her. I don't know, her demon self.
Annabelle goes to hospice.
Hmm. I don't know. Like why?
No one's
I'm
scared of her
telling you.
anymore. She's gonna die soon.
I'm
So
telling you. Like it's
tomorrow, let me see. Yeah, tomorrow they're gonna be in San Antonio, Psychic and Spirit Fest from the 17th through the 18th, and then they're gonna go to Gettysburg
Like
and
all
then to
this while
Illinois.
outside of the case, or is it inside the case too?
It's inside the case. So
Oh, okay.
supposedly it's everything still inside the case. They have a traveling priest that's blessing it every time they move her. Um, but yeah, it's just
Okay,
I don't know why they need to move her.
okay, so it's probably just for like, so people could actually see the doll, but I mean, I think it would be way different if she
Lux
was
is
taken out
saying
of
that
the
the
case.
person doesn't like Annabelle to be moved.
I mean, from the case or just in general, like with the
In
case.
general, and with the case.
Why? What?
I
I'm
did.
I'm honestly thinking that this guy's possessed now. That
Because I mean, put yourself in Annabelle's shoes. Like, wouldn't you want to be outside of the case?
Well, the thing is she can get out of the case. They have taken her out of the case before. I don't know why they have.
Jessica.
And Ed and
No.
Lorraine are talking about some
Ah,
they said that Annabelle only wants to be touched by certain individuals because they are touched by God or whatever the case may be, and she's like dormant. But if someone else doesn't fully understand Annabelle and they touch Annabelle, that's when they get the bad luck. I follow the rules. Burn that doll, man. Just burn it. Set it on fire. Send it to the pearly gates. Let
why
it be
don't they?
free.
Why don't they just like
I think they said the doll doesn't burn too.
what?
No.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
No. I
Fact
don't-
check this.
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta, we
looking
gotta
it up
fact
right
check.
now.
Yeah.
The doll doesn't burn. The doll doesn't drown. The doll doesn't do anything. The
Wait,
doll is
but how
just
could
a
a
doll.
dog drown though?
I mean, it gets wet and then it gets ruined.
But it wouldn't drown.
Dancing honey, it's not scary at all.
When
Now-
did this all start? Like why? Why do we need this? Like what?
It's the same reason why we got mosquitoes.
Breathe, Rogue. Breathe.
All right,
breathe.
so there's a
Hyperventilating
long-
over there.
So I found the answer. So it says that the long-standing belief that the Annabelle doll cannot be destroyed, including by fire. There's the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine claim that simply burning the doll will only destroy the vessel, not the entity attached to it. Some theories suggest that attempting to destroy Annabelle could actually release the supernatural force within, making it even more dangerous. This is why the Warrens chase to contain the doll in a sealed glass case rather than risk destruction.
What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a vessel. Then from there, it would have to find a different vessel. But
This reminds me of the anime Jujutsu Kaisen.
I love how
Yes.
you guys are calling it like it's a it. You know what I mean? Like it. It's a thing.
I guess they don't know what it is.
yeah, I mean, so if whenever I hear about like things being possessed, I mean, it's not, it's more than one, right? Demons that would possess, like for example, a body, right? The
Mhm.
exorcisms and stuff like that. You hear more than one voice, right? When
Right.
people are getting exorcised. So it's like it's males, females, whatever, 20, 30 demons in there. So it's, to me, it's like it's 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 it versus, or they, whatever you want to call it nowadays, because it's 2025.
Yeah.
You
What
want
does
to,
President Trump say about this?
I don't know.
Well, thing is like I'm about to, I guess, spook you out a little bit, maybe. We collect our own demons and we throw and recycle them to other people. You've seen the Venom movie, like you see how that works. Have you ever heard of the way that anger moves inside of a household? Ever heard of that? Like
Mm-mm.
how it works? Okay, so let's say we all are hanging out and we're in one room and one of us gets into an argument with the other, right? And yeah, so somebody's seen it. One of us gets into an argument with the other, and the one person's trying to calm the two down. One out of the two says something bad to the other one, saying, "Don't you get in the middle of it because of this, that, and the third." Now me and that person starts to argue. After that argument's almost finished, so we say, I've threw all my garbage on you. You're gonna go take that bad energy to someone else and say, I'm having a bad day. Don't bother me. Don't do this. Don't say that. I'm not in the mood. And now that person starts talking, and you're like, I told you don't do that. And now it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So we collect our own demons. We collect our own spirits. We collect all of those things and we just give them to other people. So when someone's like, I'm having the best day ever, glass half full, all positive, vice versa, somebody's like, man, my life's depressing. The second you talk to that person, you've collected that. So you got to figure out a way to dispose of it, either by pure light or other means by just giving it to somebody else.
The only thing I can think of is like what Roman is talking about is in the Bible how Jesus talks to the demon called legions. There's a lot of different personalities there. He took him out of them and put him in the swine, and the swine drowned themselves or unalive themselves. So why can't we
Yeah,
do that?
I mean, if the host dies,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, would it really be setting it free? I mean, because where else would they go? You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
they
they're
even
not. They don't have
in
a
the
physical
scriptures,
body, right?
Yeah.
even in the scriptures, like the legions or the demons told Jesus is like, don't destroy us, like put us into the pigs. And
Hmm.
So let me ask, when we unalive, are we not just the same as the demon just
you're
getting
just calling
being
us
released?
swines?
No, we're not
Same, bro.
swines. I can't be a
Damn, bro.
swine. I gotta be like
Toxico
I gotta be a
today.
hog. If anything, I'm a hog.
I'm a
but but
warhog.
whenever we pass on or graduate into the next life itself, we kind of separate body and spirit. We no longer have control over our bodies anymore. So the same thing would happen to the Annabelles,
Yeah,
right?
I would assume so. Like, because where would the spirit or these demons? Because, well, these demons would be spirits too, right? They just possess other
Hmm.
bodies. So once the host is gone, do they go back to where they were until next time?
I feel like they might have. Um, the way I picture it in my head is they are they have manager clearance, whereas we have like an entry clearance where we can't move around wherever we like in this in the multiverse field.
Hmm.
And these entities they're able to move around wherever because that's them. That's their normal habitat. Like that's what they do. So maybe when they unalive, they're still sticking around here because they're able to stay here, whereas our soul, our spirit, just kind of goes to where it needs to get to. Which reminds me, Russia figured out where our spirit goes to.
Oh yeah, I
What?
heard about that. Yeah, that was
Yes, sir.
news.
That was
You
news
gotta
this
be
I
week.
fig
kidding.
I
Yeah.
figured out where it went to. So I'm American. Does that mean we figured it out first? I got the
What do you mean they
answer.
figured out where they go to?
I'm trying to find the article. Give me one sec.
So so this is knowledge from Rome, right? We live in the spirit world and the physical world. So when we unalive and graduate into the spiritual realm, which is the other side of the veil. Some people can see. I've seen a ghost before, and by God, she was angry. I mean, I can't help it. I stole her mood ring and her picture. I just wanted
What?
evidence that I could sell the mood ring for 100, 200 bucks to have a basement party or something like that. That's beside the point. She was
I
angry.
question your life's choices.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was trying. It was in my basement. It's not necessarily thieving. Don't leave it somewhere where someone can pick it up.
Oh.
I did not put it back. Actually, she did, but that's beside the point. But I saw the other side because maybe I was connected to a particular thing or element that was connected to that particular spirit.
Rome,
So
I think you need to bathe in holy water.
my you know my name. Let me tell you my name.
Rome
What
needs
my name
Jesus.
means.
I think he needs more than that. He needs Jesus.
Let me tell you. I gotta tell you what my name means. What my name means. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, that was probably the object she was attached to.
And Rome's over here selling it on Etsy.
So my first name means sacred one, right?
A sacred person wouldn't sell a dead or unalive spirit's things.
We all have our skeletons.
I mean, he has to hustle, bro.
He's not backed by the Vatican, so.
And then my last name means gift or being grateful and generous of those gifts that God gave me. I'm very spiritual.
How did you steal this thing, bro?
You want to know? Do you really want to
yeah.
know?
I want to know how you stole it, man.
Okay. So I had a few friends that had basement parties, right? And they were like they were crazy basement parties. Everybody showed up. Music loud and everything, and it was just woo, right? I was like, I gotta have one of these. So I said, Mom, can we have a basement party? And she was like, if you can clean it. So I'm like, in my mind, that basement stayed dusty all the time. So let me go broom it out. Bad idea. So I wet the floors. And I'm like, all right, bet I can, you know what I mean? Keep them clean as best as possible. And I'm like looking to see if I could, where do I put the speakers at? I need to get that boom, 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 boom. I need to get that extra bass in there. So I found this closet, right? And it was like shut sealed, like really, really shut sealed. So I forced it open,
I
pulled
think
it,
somebody
didn't
was
work.
trying to keep that spirit away.
It's not my fault. This was before I started finding Jesus. You know what I mean? This was before Jesus was coming to my front door. And then I get this like screwdriver, and I jimmy the lock. Boom, open it up, and it's this old picture and this mood ring. I like the boom boom pow. And the mood ring was so real. It was so legitimately real. I was like, I can get the best speakers in the block. I'm about to have the best basement parties you've ever seen. And I took it upstairs, like, Mom, check this out. I got this ring. Don't nobody touch it. Don't nobody move it. And this old lady I'm pretty sure she's wearing the same ring, so this is evidence, proof, right? The next day I come downstairs, it's gone. Nobody touched it.
Hmm.
The ring is gone. The picture stayed there. The day after that, the picture hits the ground during the night, and I'm like, that's weird. Everybody's upstairs sleeping. Why is there someone downstairs walking? I'm not going. I'm black. We're not doing that. I know the way this story ends if I go by myself. So yeah, we're not doing that. So I wait till the next morning, see the picture, and I pick it up, put it down. 2 hours later, photo disappears.
What?
I'm like, there's no way a ring and a photo disappears. There's no way. So what happened is I went back downstairs and I saw the ring and the photo in the same place that I picked it up from originally. And I was like, clear sign, don't touch it. So I close it, let it go, not moving it. And the next night, I come to go to the bathroom and I see the spirit just standing at my bottom of my stairway. And it
What?
looks angry. It looks really mad. And first I was just like, just walking, little whistle walking. Do. Wait, what did I just see? If I saw what I just saw, maybe, just maybe, I could say sorry. But if I didn't see what I just saw and it's nothing, I'm just gonna continue on my day. So I took a couple steps back. I look down the steps. I see the lady. Lady sees me. I see the lady. Lady sees me. I see the lady. Lady sees me. I see her like I see you. I'm like, wait, maybe I'm just sleepy. And she shook her head. She says no, because she can't talk. And she goes take a step. I was like, nope. I ran, took off. Right? I'm not about to see what happens if a spirit approaches you. That's not my job. I go to use the bathroom. That was the objective. Use the bathroom. And now I'm thinking my brother and sister could be unalive right now. That's not the problem. The problem is I gotta live to tell a story. I need to get out the house. So I opened the door and I ran to my room. Woke my brother up. I said, hey, did you see anything? He goes, no. I was like, okay, good. We're safe. This is the safe room. My sister, she's screwed because her room is on the other side. So that's when I saw the lady in the mood ring.
That's wow.
I'm glad you found Jesus. I am so glad.
I did.
All right, y'all ready
I
for this
did.
video?
I think
I'm ready.
so.
Scientists may have figured out exactly where our soul goes after death. Scientists have been studying death for decades, but they've never been able to go beyond what happens to the physical body after death, like if we have a soul or not. According to Russian scientists, they say we do have a soul, and they've figured out how to track it after we pass away. This bold claim comes from Russia's biggest tech giant, Vlad Tech. They've spent the last 10 years developing an interface that ties to the brain that can embed code in every atom of your being. Referred to this code as SIC code, or soul identification code. And they say they can track it.
What? Where does it go though?
Yeah, it's Russian technology.
So they could track it, but they don't know where it's at.
It's Russian technology. They need to take their time. Just take your time, okay? Stop rushing all the time.
Yeah, man, it's Russian technology, man. They still haven't conquered Ukraine, so I doubt they could conquer where we go. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I got
Let's
another
look them
ghost
up if
story
it's
that'll blow
true.
your mind. But we're talking about Annabelle.
I don't know if I want to do my tea time. You guys, let's call it a night. I'm done for tonight.
You sure, Rogue? Rogue, you sure?
I'm positive. Let's go to bed, guys.
gonna blow your mind.
Ugh.
So
It's engraved in the back of my eyelids.
So
Ugh.
wait, check this out. Check this out.
Mm.
It was a dark night. Of course it was dark. It was like 2 in the morning, 2:30. Anyway, we had just kind of like watched a scary movie. Not about Annabelle, but it was close. It was a doll. It was called the Tranquilicus.
The ventriloquist?
Ventriloquist.
Yeah, that one. That one. It was really interesting. It was really
Or was it
interesting.
Pinocchio?
Nah.
It's the same
Even
thing.
though Pinocchio is like really, really weird.
Stop it, you guys.
Is it that Jeff guy? What that comedian? Whatever his name is.
Oh, meanwhile, I saw Fluffy inside Narcos, right? My name's Jeff. Fluffy was in Narcos. He was killed. You know Fluffy the comedian?
Yeah.
Why did I get so off Topject just now? Anyway, that was not part of the plan.
Oh, speaking of, I might go see Fluffy out at in LA with Joe Coy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that'll be
nice.
pretty fun to go watch. I like them both, but they're out in LA. They're gonna be at the SoFi Stadium.
What's that sound roll?
I don't know.
Bro, what is that?
I'm gonna go home, guys.
You are home.
I guess I am home, but I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, so I guess the question to the story is Annabelle real or not?
Does she have powers or not?
Yes.
No, she doesn't. I believe in Jesus. Jesus has more powers. Jesus, take the wheel. So,
But do you think that there's a difference in power between the physical world and the spiritual world?
oh
Would
no!
God
Look, what's this
have the
bucket?
same amount of power then?
Rome was making fun of it, and look, he's gone.
He's already gone.
Daddy, chill.
Oh.
And we lost Rogue. No, okay, no.
I don't
When
know
in
what
Rome.
Oh shoot, he's loading.
to say. What the heck?
That
Spooky
is
and creepy.
that was weird. That evil
That was
smile,
so
man, is
creepy.
incredible.
Like, have you seen the movie? My bad.
Oh yeah, that's a good observation.
I tell you, it's getting cold. Like,
I mean, you are at a higher elevation up there.
no, but it was fine. Like the whole time we were talking about everything else.
Yeah, you're a little
You
pale,
have
man.
to you have to increase your sensitivity to the supernatural in order to understand the world. Because the more, like, the thing is, the chick that had 200,000 followers, she understood this. You know, she felt something, and she didn't go with her gut. But the friend just felt like it was just a joke or a game, right? So the more influence you get, spiritual, things happen to you, and you can't explain them. They just happen to you. And in the scriptures, right? Oh yeah, we about to get into this. In the scriptures, it says, if you are confronted by a spirit, put your hand out. If it tries to touch you, it is not of God. Right? Look at that. I'm about amen. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Look.
Preach.
Look.
Yeah, I don't know about all
Look,
of that,
so-
but you know this is true. What Jessica's saying right here, the supernatural likes to fear, and that is true. So the more
that's
you
why I'm
are
trying to
afraid,
focus
it's
on
like they mess
Jesus.
with you. They try
No,
bullying you.
but check this out. Check this out. If you understand this is why I tell everybody you need to have true belief, right? If you understand it, because there was a movie where the dude was like, I fear John, I fear Peter, I fear Paul, but I don't fear you. And that's because we don't understand it enough. Like understanding Annabelle, you understand not to mess with spirits, right? You just understand not to do it. So like if you just stay away from it and then you get that encounter, like a deer in headlights. You get so much you get stuck and you can't move and you just don't want to move. You're just stuck because it's the first time it happened to you. You know what I mean? Right
Yeah,
or
can we
wrong?
be done?
Right or wrong?
So, are you done with your episode now?
No, he's not done yet. He still has to
No,
talk
we
about the
we just
gore and
barely
Annabelle.
We
got
just
the tip
scratched
of
the
the
surface.
iceberg. Yeah.
You know?
No, no,
We
not
just touched the
scratching
tip.
anybody's surface. Let's just be done with it.
I
You know what?
embrace all
I'm
my
gonna be
evil
sleeping
dreams.
with the Bible. I'm like, it's been holding on to that thing.
I was gonna be with the cross and Bible in one hand, the cross in the other.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. Look, let me just put your head to the screen. I got you. We'll bless you. We'll bless you.
Nah, don't fear, no fears, no fearing, because I truly believe in this one only because on this comment right here, because I've talked to people in the past that actually like see these kind of like the supernatural,
Mhm.
and the one thing that that all of them do say is that the supernatural like fear, and if you fear them they're gonna keep messing with you, so it's kind of like they're kind of like bullies in a
Mhm.
sense. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
whenever things happen, I guess I can't really understand like how it could happen. I don't acknowledge it because I don't want to keep it from happening, like continue happening.
You gotta I think that me actually going into like a whole church thing was really interesting, right?
Yeah, thanks for
And
understanding that, homie.
um the more you understand about who you are on the spiritual code, like you know what I mean? Are you gonna full like there's these YouTubers out there, you guys see they go to haunted houses on purpose. They have no right to go in there doing what they doing, trying it's real,
Or
right? They're just
that
YouTubers.
that guy that went into the woods by himself and started chanting of the skinwalkers, like, come on, dude, are you right in the head? Like, stop it.
That sounds like you're about to
Oh,
say,
that-
y'all don't know.
we should sample that, Rome. You should sample it.
Sample it. They call it Chris anthem.
Yeah.
But there are people that do stuff on purpose. The world wouldn't be what it's designed to be without the evil things happening. Like we need to have it there for so we can learn from them.
Yeah.
Like I bet y'all don't know that there are different levels of demons, and
Yes.
then they have leaders top of leaders. So when they
Yes.
say legion, let's say for example, Annabelle is considered a legion type because it's the chain that you're attached to, right? Just like the nun Valak is a legion.
Jessica,
So like when you understand them,
I think I'm gonna have Jessica replace me if you guys ever go to that house. Be like, Jessica's gonna be my proxy.
I think that if we went to that haunted house, everything is gonna happen as soon as we walk in. Cause I'm very spiritual, you know what I mean? I be seeing things. I be like, yo, not normal. Go in your corner, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jessica, you volunteered yourself. You're going with these guys.
Well, I mean, Jessica, do you got a life insurance policy? Because
Oh, look, she's willing to
Oh,
go.
yes,
Heck
yes,
yeah.
there you go. There you go. You guys, there you go. She's going. I will be the narrator and be like safe in my little palace.
you know what? Every super unit has the guy behind the computer. You
Yep,
know what I
that would be
mean?
me. That'll be me.
Rogue will
You're
keep
the
off
IT
topic going.
expert.
Yes. Sound of reason. But like the moment you guys go in there, it's
So
like, oh, the lost connection. Good night, you guys.
we have our cameras facing outwards with our batteries about to die. Flashlights and all that. Crazy.
There you go. I didn't know there was a haunted house in Utah, but I try not to
There's a
linger
lot,
on
man.
anything.
There's a lot of haunted houses.
places, yeah.
Like in actual haunted.
Ugh.
There's
I
like
never-
5
I
of
don't.
them
I,
up
how
by
do
like
you
Garland
phrase
area.
haunted though? Phrase haunted for me.
I
Like,
never understood the
beauty,
concept of
spirit,
like
paranormal
going to a
activities.
haunted house on like willingly. Like, come on.
I mean, just for the experience, man.
Yeah.
You have to
No.
go sometime.
Think of starting a new channel just to go visit haunted places.
Yeah.
You got Jessica. Jessica volunteered as tribute. I mean, as
I
proxy.
mean, there's this one YouTuber who he found the contract with the devil. I
What?
don't know where he found it from. Don't ask me. He found it, and he signed his name on the paper, right?
What?
And when he did, after he signed his name on the paper, he had to complete the signature by putting blood in it. So he cut
No.
it, and they put the blood in it, and the blood disappeared inside the paper. Whether if it was special effects or not, it scared me, right? Completely, I am shaken. The second that he went to go sleep, you hear noise and stuff like that, like demonic hoof sounds and stuff. When they got to that part, I said, "I'm out. I'm gone. Nope. This is too much. I'm
I
overwhelmed."
think I want to know all these haunted places.
I totally skipped the parlor part, and I just read a haunted pizza in Magna as well. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I love pizza, so I'll go destroy
Hey.
it. Let's go.
So like, wait. Can we make pizza at this haunted pizza parlor?
Most likely.
Because I would love to make some pizza. Get a
I mean,
good
it's right up the street from
stromboli
where I'm
going
at.
on.
I live in Magna, so let's go.
All right.
I'll be
I'll
down
get
for
my
that.
sleeping bag ready. Tonight.
There we go. We should probably just start like a whole separate channel.
Why don't you guys start this one with Jessica? You know.
Yeah,
No, we just gotta have
we'll
one
start a
camera
different
guy
live, a different
streaming
channel.
off Topject. One camera guy streaming off Topject, and then we have our small little cameras for our footage.
Ooh, off Topject Spooks. That should be our new channel. And we just walk in there and just like knowing us, we'll be like in so many different Topjects. The ghosts will probably won't even haunt us. They'll probably be confused. Like, what? Like, how do we go from Star Wars to like eating bagels? Yeah, it's gonna be the ghost reaction. Like,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, here's number one.
What?
Luck?
You gotta share that story. You gotta share that story, Luz.
Yeah, you
What?
gotta send that in.
Yep.
Why do you guys do this?
Get lost in a haunted house.
Yeah. Why would you even
I
enter?
didn't even get it. I want to share my. Yeah, I don't know why I want to share a story with you because you probably got. Do you got a basement?
Let's go, Jessica.
A
No,
basement?
you stop it, Jessica. I will block you.
He can't. He's not an admin.
Oh yeah, they didn't make me that piece. I don't know how to acknowledge it. I will walk away from this room.
We didn't have the funds to make Rogue an admin.
So, question about Annabelle, right? Real quick. Like, do they ever wash her? You know what I mean? Like, like, do they clean her? Because she can't just stay in a case. You'll smell bad eventually, like old furniture.
I don't think so. I honestly
Hmm.
don't think so.
I think
Because
that would be too
I
risky
mean,
to wash her.
if Annabelle really truly is possessed, then I mean, those demons will give out those scents. I mean, those rotten smells and stuff like that. Because sometimes they do that.
I don't know if I. So the case is sealed, locked, shut. I heard that it was a dude that touched it and said Annabelle wasn't real, and
Hmm.
he got into a motorcycle accident the same day.
Yep. Yep, he did. As soon as he left, he got kicked out. They told him to leave because he was taunting her. So as soon as he left, he got into a freak motorcycle accident and died.
How?
Freak accident.
Is it just coincidence? There's got to be coincidence. Like,
It's we would have to leave it up to you guys to decide on that because then there's a priest that went to bless her, and same thing happened. He started mocking her, and then he finished up his prayer, and then he got into an accident and almost died. He got into a bad accident, but almost died.
hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah. Well, if this is conspiracy or not, I mean, let us
Also,
know
can
in the
you
chat.
focus on like positive things next episode?
Yes, because that's what conspiracy things are. They're always so positive.
Let's go back to like Walt Disney being frozen. Like that was good.
Well, Disney was never good. Like the thing is money corrupts you. Like it really does. Like it gets to that point where now you have the power to do whatever you want. Now you got weird things going on. Like what's it? It was like this weird thing that somebody was showing me, where um people that live in Hollywood they do like rituals and stuff like that with chickens and blah blah blah, chicken blood and all that. Thought that was kind of weird. You know, you
Ooh, that
invite
should
the
be a
wrong guest to
conspiracy to
your
see.
house.
I have a
Yeah.
video of a celebrity talking about it. Didn't think that he was being recorded, but the camera is really far away from him, and the person goes up and starts speaking to the celebrity, and celebrity just starts saying, "Yeah, we sacrifice this, and you have to do it like this," and yeah,
Crazy. Crazy. Well, if y'all got spooky stories, let us know. Like, send
yeah,
us
send them
emails with
in.
your stories. Yeah, because we would love to hear that and share.
Do you, do you guys want
And
to hear
also the
my last
follow up
story
to that
before
one
we go to?
story we got.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got this one story that's gonna blow your mind. I still can't explain it. Horrors of the Disney Princess Origins.
Yes, those are good. I don't think Rogue is ready for that though.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Mm-mm.
talk Disney, Rogue.
We can talk Disney, but Rogue is not gonna be happy.
I can't even breathe. I have to remind myself to breathe.
So I'm gonna
All
say the story
right.
once, one time, Rogue, just one time. I promise. I won't like ever to you. We was in my house, me, my brother, and my sister. She got
This is
like
how
three
all your
jobs.
bad stories
She worked
start.
hard. I know,
Was it late at
right?
night?
This is. It was about 3 in the morning.
No, it was late at night.
What are you doing up
So
at 3 a.m.?
It's a
we
Philly
was trying to
thing.
figure out ways to not go to school, but apparently we woke something else up. But when we were at the house, we were just pretty much like watching movies all night or whatever. And we hear this loud banging noise. Now we're only 3 in the house. Nobody else should be in the house. We locked the door and everything. And we hear the noise. It's like a loud bang, boom. So we go down. My sister's like, go check it out. I said no. So I can be the first one to go. You go check it out. You're the oldest. And she goes, you're the oldest male in the house. You can't give children. I'm like, you're right. I don't know anything about that stuff, so I guess she's right. You know what I mean? So here I go. I'm going downstairs real slow, and I hear a loud bang again, but this is from the basement door. Same basement, same house, different day, next month, whatever. It goes boom. I ran up the steps. I said, something's in the basement. And then she was like, what's in the basement? I said, I ain't open the door. Who opens the door?
Diddy was in the basement.
It's Diddy. So I ran upstairs. I said, something's in the basement. And they was like, did you open the door? I said, why would I do
No,
that?
I didn't.
So we go back downstairs and we all open the door together. I said, we probably shouldn't do this because whatever is hiding behind this door just might want to come out, or maybe it can't come out. I don't know. So we get there and we open the door, and then my sister goes, who's down there? And then she hears something goes, me. And then we close the door.
What?
Hold up. Wait.
No.
Wait. There's somebody in the basement. So the second that we heard that, we closed the door, ran back upstairs. And then we go back up. The second we get halfway, the door starts getting banged on 3 times at a time. Boom, boom, boom. Stops for like a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Stops for like a minute. And then it just gets aggressive, more and more aggressive. So we call my neighbor, Bernard. We need you to come and check something out.
You got a neighbor named Bernard?
We had, yeah, he was
Saint Bernard.
Haitian. He was Haitian too.
Sounds like a limo driver, Bernard.
And we like, Bernard, come and check the house out, bro. Something's going on. Mom ain't here, and you the brave one. He says, nah, I'm not doing it.
Wait, you asked the Asian guy named Bernard to go check the basement.
Haitian.
Oh, I heard Asian. I was just like,
Oh, nah.
I've never heard of an Asian named Bernard.
That'd be funny though. So I ran down the stairs real quick and unlocked the door, opened the door, boom, all the way. It's just like everything happens to Rome, right? It does. It's crazy. But look, opened the door, ran back upstairs, darted. Bernard comes in the house. He didn't go to the basement door yet, but this time it's not just banging noises, it's scratching noises. And he's like, bro, I'm not coming in your house ever again. And he was like scared. Like, I've never seen him this scared in his life. I said, Bernard, you gotta go check the basement. He goes, no, you go check the basement. I said, no, this is why we called you. He was like, call the cops. So what we did, we called the cops. But we was like, damn, this is not smart. Mom's not home. We called the cops. We probably should not call the cops. And so we're on the phone with the, never mind. They said, don't call us again. And I was like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? We got mom in trouble. You know what I mean? So that's when the banging noises got aggressive and more aggressive and more aggressive. It got so aggressive to a point where we had to leave the house. But then my sister, we at Bernard house, like, bro, we cannot go home. So we get home the next morning and the door's open. We left. Nobody else was there. My mom's like, who opened the door? Why would you leave the basement door open? You know that like it's cold down there and you letting my heat out. And I'm like, yeah, we didn't do that. She's like, well, who did? So that's when the next night comes down, right? Same thing happened. So we gonna get some good sleep tonight. It's not happening. It's 3 o'clock. It's just what it is. So lie to you not, 3:33 come around, same thing. followed by 3 booms, 3 scratches, 3 booms, 3 scratches, then stops. 3 booms, 3 scratches, and it just kept happening over and over and again. But this time it got so aggressive that the door started to move. And I'm like, Netta, we need to leave or we will not make it to see this night. And she was like, I don't think we can leave because the basement door just got open. I said, how do you know that? And she goes, I actually was like playing with it like in the morning, like after, like just hearing the screeching noises and stuff like that to get used to it because I don't know what was down there. You don't know what was down there, but it just opened. And if we go down there, it's just like we just open sesame. So I'm like, Netta, we can't stay here. My brother, he's scared out of his mind. He's like, are we gonna make it? Do we have to call the cops? If we can't call the cops. In fact, we got one of our neighbors to come over, other than Bernard, and look at the whole thing. And he went downstairs, didn't see anything or whatever. Tell me how this neighbor never existed. I was freaked out. Like, bro, he was never real. But we saw him. We saw him. And then my sister was like,
Rogue is not gonna sleep tonight, bro.
so
I'm gonna need more support for therapy. So
that's when he leaves that night. He leaves that night.
you just got a random person to go inside your house and you don't know who this person is. Uh-oh. We lost Rome.
Dude, that looks creepy.
Look at it.
Look at
Oh,
Rogue.
God.
Oh, damn.
Look at it.
Oh,
no.
Oh, gosh.
Look at it. It's 11:36. 333.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Turn it off, Johnny. Can we kick him out? Kick him out, Johnny boy.
Watch him actually like not even be frozen. He's just like
Possessed.
pretending to be frozen.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
Well, so much for his ghost story.
I really. Can we be done, please? Please. I'm having a hard time even like talking.
Man, he's loading for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so
2,000 years later.
Yeah, I don't know if I could even talk about tea time. I don't want to do this anymore. Jessica, I give you the power to become the new rogue.
It's every Thursday.
Every Thursday we meet.
We typically have a warm-up meeting on Tuesdays too.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, I guess let's move to tea time then.
I don't know. I don't know if I can even do this.
See, I got my bat.
I feel like Medea.
Oh man, we were talking about ghosts. My my hat has a ghost in it.
Ah, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, let's go, King Boo. So, did you guys hear about Amber Heard? She is having twins, and I
With
think
who?
they're boys. That's the thing that nobody knows is it's with who, and everybody is speculating that it's with Elon Musk.
Shut up. Ew.
Probably he needs to spawn more kids. I think he only has like 25.
Does he? I know he has a ton of kids.
I think it's like 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he had 14. And then
He's
with
just gonna
these two,
be
it would be 16.
Ugh.
man.
Oh, that's disgusting. My stomach's turning. Ugh.
What, Elon Musk or
Yeah.
the ghost stories?
Elon Musk. He'd be ugly. Anyways, yeah.
I don't know, man. For a couple $1 billion, he can be handsome.
Mm-mm. Money cannot buy love. Look, that's why he goes through
I mean, child support.
wives.
Yeah, money can definitely buy love.
Yeah. I mean, money buy tacos and tacos is love.
That is love right there. Unconditional love.
Who's beating Nick Cannon? Who's Nick Cannon?
Oh,
You
Elon
guys,
Musk. What? You don't know who Nick Cannon is?
I'm sorry. You know I suck with the music genre.
I quit.
I
I quit.
don't think he has
I'm
music. Does he?
Oh, okay.
Nick Cannon. Yeah, he does music.
He
Well, he
does.
used to. He sucked.
The funny thing is, I have a friend that she's like, "Oh, you got to listen to this," and it's like Chris Brown. I'm like, I don't know who Chris Brown is.
What? Oh man.
And
You guys
all
don't
she,
want me to finish the story.
yes, I was praying like this whole time. I'm like, please pray to like.
Rome. Check this. So Rogue doesn't know who Nick Cannon is or who Chris Brown is.
I'm sorry.
No.
Talk to me about Pedro Fernandez. You know, Antonio Aguilar. Who Los Temerarios, Los Bookies. You know, talk to me about them.
Bro. Dude,
Yeah.
this is like old school, man. This is like 90s.
Right.
It's like 90s era, bro. I mean,
Hey, that was when I was born.
so okay, so what
Nice.
about like I mean, we got the newer stuff. I mean, what about like well, Peso Plumas aren't gonna do any more like corrido songs. Did you hear about that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, his songwriter.
Yeah, I know Peso Pluma. It's like dun, 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 dun. Ella baila sola. Ooh, yeah, baby. But I don't know.
Wait, what was that again? How did that song go?
Ella baila sola.
Yeah.
Man, I need to put my face mask on tonight, man. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bro, what was that?
Is it Peso Pluma in the song Ella baila sola?
Yes.
So,
But that's not how it goes, man.
I know
That's
that's not how it
goes.
goes. I know that's not how it goes, but you know, it's just dancing. I like to dance it.
Oh, we definitely do gotta make that into a short. I mean, we're hiring for people. Well, I don't want to say we're hiring. We're looking for interns, free interns that can work our social media.
Yeah,
we almost got blocked on TikTok because somebody decided to drive on their semi truck live.
Oh yeah,
it's so
It
weird.
was an accident. I don't know. I didn't read the guidelines. You know, I'm the guy.
The
I'm
fine
the
print.
guy that gets like that. You know how you get one of those things from IKEA and you got to assemble it yourself. I skipped the instructions. You know what I mean? I got this. A table's a table, baby. Look,
Yeah, I get
put
it.
that
I get an
there,
email
put that there.
notification that said, "This is your first warning. Next time will be a strike. So don't." It said, "When you go live, be safe. Don't be
You know,
driving."
you know the crazy thing is I wasn't even driving when it happened. I just
Oh,
had my
really?
hand on the steering wheel, and I looked like I was driving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, TikTok don't play around, man.
They don't include driving lessons when you get your semi truck license.
They
Yeah.
should, man. Make some serious money.
It's like when you're driving a semi truck. Do you A, go on TikTok?
B, go on Facebook.
Go Facebook. C,
C,
Instagram.
Instagram.
D,
D,
Snapchat.
drive safe.
E, or E, all the above.
I got the answer to that question, Chad.
You have 9 cameras, so you can do
I got
everything.
the answer to that question.
What is it?
Snapchat.
I tried using Snapchat and I couldn't figure it out.
So I had this one girl I
Oh,
was
I
talking
deleted
to,
Snapchat.
right? Her name was let's call her Jessica. Nope, let's not call her Jessica.
Dude, Jess, he's gonna throw you under the bus, bro.
Dang. El tóxico.
El Toxico, you got it right here, Toxico. About ready to
Let's
throw you under the bus.
not call
Hey,
her Jessica.
Rome, you can't diss on her. We're trying to get her to cover all the scary things. Like she's gonna be
No,
my
it's
proxy.
somebody else. Let me
We're trying
figure
to
out
bring her
her
in for
name.
free.
Poor Rogue.
Her name was Justina. Her name was Justina.
Watch it. Justina's watching us. Like, why me?
So no, I don't know why I'm even telling this story. Let me just stop from right there. Stop right
Bro,
there.
Jessica just quit, man. Thanks a lot.
Oh
Like,
no, she was gonna do all the scary parts.
there goes our
I
intern.
didn't do anything.
The first intern we get. Gosh.
Didn't even last 24 hours.
I
No,
know.
and it's
I
like,
know. Thanks, Rome.
leave it to Rome to end like podcast early, get us all a strike, and it's like we lose our intern.
Why was I gonna tell y'all that story anyway? Like, what happened? Like, my mind just went blank.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, when you lose our intern, then we lose like all your thoughts.
Yeah.
No, my bad.
And we lost
Jessica.
also.
Oh,
Thanks a
great.
lot, Rome. Thanks a lot, man.
Hey, he was whistling.
You are welcome. Hey, check this
We're
out.
losing
Check this
interns
out.
and we're losing people.
Also,
Like, yeah, also.
we just lost like technical support and sound effects.
Yeah. Thanks, Rome.
No, like, check this out though. Check this out. When Oso comes back, I'm gonna tell you how the story ends. It's a brief ending.
Wait, to
Very
what?
brief. To the whole basement thingamajiggy. Like,
No, we're done. We're moving on. I do not want to go back to your house.
no. Look,
Nope.
it's very,
We're done.
very brief.
Nope.
I promise you, it's brief. Even the
we're on
police
tea time.
officers
We are
themselves.
on tea time right now.
Well, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you. Like, also has to be here though. In the meanwhile, back at the farm, right?
See? He
Dodge
doesn't want to.
Charger
Oh.
is resigning from making an EV Daytona. Now, if you don't know what a Dodge Daytona is, it's one of those high-end vehicles that Dodge sells. Probably the worst vehicle on the planet, if you ask me. It goes fast, don't get me wrong. The
The
steering is
Daytonas?
terrible. Yeah.
Dude, the Daytonas were like the best muscle cars back in the day.
Which is a terrible idea.
Wait, what?
They're trying to make them EV. They're trying to make EV vehicles out of the Daytonas.
Wait, are you sure you're not talking about Challengers? Because they already made the Challengers an EV.
Mm-hmm.
No, they got a Dodge. They had a model of a Dodge Daytona EV, and they made a small number of them, and they're just resigning them. That car, the EV version ran like 100 grand for nothing.
Hmm.
Okay,
But being
back
that
to Amber Heard.
Oso's back, this is the brief summary of what happened, right?
We don't want to go back. Oh, now we lost Johnny boy. See?
Wow.
It's a sign. Follow the
It's
sign.
not a sign. I have to finish it.
No,
I have to finish it.
Write it and put it on the chat after we're all long gone.
I have to
For the
finish
night.
it. No, the story has to be done.
No, we don't want it, right? Chat, family, support me. I don't want to go to therapy again.
If it makes you feel any better, I have been hearing church hymns in my mind the whole time.
Here's Johnny.
So this is the brief summary of what happened. We called the cops, right? Cop came over, closes the door. We
To
had to
the
make up
basement?
a lie. We made up a lie and said someone broke into the house and they ran into the basement.
Shut up, and he believed it.
They had to. They had no choice. 3 kids home alone. My mom got in trouble, but it is what it is. And the cop goes downstairs, looks around, blah, 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 and he hears the "I'm here," right? And he runs up the stairs, addicted. He was gone. And he was like, close the door. And he said, "There's nothing I can do for you, children. Have a
What?
good night."
He didn't come back up?
No, he didn't. He just left us in the house. And we was like, "Mom, you need to come home." And my mom's like, "What's wrong?" I said, "This is like, I don't know, there's a ghost, and it just like it scared the police. The police? You called the cops? We called the cops and everything." My mom, she's like, "What does it sound like?" She's like, "Well, we don't know. We can't explain it. It's just weird and it's scary." And then we hear the noise and we put the phone towards it, and she was like, "What's that noise?" I was like, "That's what we've been trying to tell you the whole time. We could unalive here right now. You gotta come home." She's like, "I can't." So she hears the noise, and hears the noise, and hears the noise. She goes, "Stay in your rooms and don't go anywhere." I said, "Where else are we gonna go? Sleep on the street?" Bernard doesn't want us to be in his house. First off, you know what I mean? Um, Ashley up the street, she heard it. She can't
What?
explain it. Nobody can explain it.
Neighbors are hearing it?
Yeah, because we called them like, "Yo, you need to come check out the crib. Like, we need to come now, right now. Doors open. Why you unlock your doors? Why wouldn't we? You know what I mean? Clean getaway, right?" So we had an Asian on the corner too, by the way, right? Her name was Julia, right? And then the next door neighbor, she was our neighborhood Karen, right? That's who she was. So we called her over. She was scared. She was like, "I'm never coming in this house ever again. I'm not delivering cookies to y'all. I'm not doing anything. You get nothing from me because I can't explain it. Cops don't want to come over. Bernard's not coming over. The cops left us. They abandoned us. First off, that I
Good
felt
for nothing
offended,
taxpayers? Like, come on.
right? And then my sister's like, we gotta stop
Civil
being
servants,
scared.
my butt.
We need to go and face this. I said, "Yeah, you need to go and face this." You know what I mean? I'm not going with you. First off, I think it wants me because I did something and I can't remember because I'm always doing something. Till this day, we don't know what it is. I got a connecting story that connects to that, but let me get my tea time thing, man. I gotta get my face mask on.
Yeah. I'm too cold to even put anything on. I'm sorry, guys.
You really that cold?
I am cold. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
You know, you should really invest into a heater.
I'm right
Get
next to the chimney. There's an actual wood stove in this house.
You have a wooden stove? Is it like, as a cast iron, but you put wood in it?
Mm-hmm.
You have the epitome of a scary house.
Don't say that. It's a
And you're staying
holy,
in
No,
that
my
for like
bad.
3
I'm
nights.
holy
sorry.
house.
Did you do the research and see if there's like any
Nope,
history?
I don't need to do any
Oh,
research.
yeah, we
Nope,
should. What's the
stop,
address, Rogue?
stop,
Yeah.
stop. I don't need anything.
Why are you whistling? Don't whistle.
Oh, yeah, you whistled.
Don't
You're gonna get this
whistle.
the
I'm
Skywalker.
blowing out air, guys. It's like I'm trying to
He's
breathe here.
whistling.
Oh, wait, I said Skywalkers. I meant to say Skinwalker. You
Good
get Star
try.
Wars at your window.
You know, all you gotta
So,
do, Rogue, is say, "Like a good neighbor, stay
stay
farm is
farm
there."
is there.
With Jesus.
Yes.
Freaking Bernard. Bernard was the
So,
first one that left us.
Bro was gone.
so I was gonna talk about. No, nobody knows where I live anyway, so none of you guys know. Johnny kind of knows where this house is, so if he gets on Google Maps, he might find it, but nobody knows the address.
All I need to do is just find the
I'm on it.
closest target to you.
I don't share my location with anybody. Anyways, I started to look deeper into Blake Lively. Have you guys ever heard of the movie called The Quiet Years?
That sounds scary.
I haven't seen it.
So, anyways, let's just start from the beginning. So, we all know who Reese Witherspoon is, right?
Yeah, the dude with one eye. Well, he got two eyes, but just it's crooked.
the girl with
Girl,
the hair.
what are you smoking on?
I don't know, by Cher.
No, that's Forrest Whitaker. My bad. My bad. You right. You right.
Bro's
You
all
right.
like the girl with the hair. Yeah, we know who she is.
Reese Witherspoon. Okay, so we all know who she is. So she started to create this script, and she started to um, like find a person to help her be, because the script is called The Quiet Years, about these two sisters where they meet together. There's some trauma that happens, and they go back home, and so Reese Witherspoon is asking her team, like, sorry, Jessica distracted me. I now know who Chris Brown is because my friend, every time I get into her car, that's all she plays. So I now know who that is. So, anyways, but Reese Witherspoon has the script. She wants to act in it. She wants to direct this, and she's asking her cast, like her team, because we know that high celebrities have people that help them do the makeup, the costumes, the scripts, everything, promotion, and Reese Witherspoon has been doing this for a while. So she's asking around, like, who can we give the second part? You missed the spot, Rome, behind the ears.
I get another napkin. I get another napkin. No, y'all watching, Nick. No, continue, please. I'm listening. Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't watch me. Don't watch me. Watch TV.
We're just following your
Hey,
beauty
yeah,
routine.
we're listening to Rogue.
Okay, so they start looking for another person that could play the sister, and they're just not finding anybody. And then they check around. They ask for what's it called, Blake Lively, and they're like, well, we haven't heard anything much. And so they ask her to play. And at the beginning, everything was going great. Like, they have the script, they're following the script. And then Blake Lively's team slowly starts to suggest, like, hey, we think that, if we change the wardrobe for the sister, which is Blake Lively, it would connect better with the viewers. And so then they start changing, like, hey, we think that if you do an alteration on the sister, who again is Blake Lively's character, it would resonate more, it would like connect more. And so at this point, Reese Witherspoon goes silent, like she starts doing the silent treatment. It's like, oh, okay. And so I want to say the company that is funding this was called like Morning Star or something in the morning. I can't remember. I was doing research.
You know,
and after all-
that's what they call Lucifer.
Yes,
okay,
I do.
well,
Ooh, that's true.
something like that.
Back to scary spots or scary stories. I was actually reading this at the same time. You missed the spot.
So anyways, they start like this script, this whole idea was Reese Witherspoon's kind of trying to portray some trials or trauma that she's been carrying.
True that.
So when Blake Lively starts to take over, her whole team is suggesting and now changing and doing everything. Reese Witherspoon quietly pulls away. Like she starts pulling her name from the movie The Quiet Years, and then the people that support Reese Witherspoon are no longer supporting this new movie that's called The Quiet Years. And so, and mind you, Reese Witherspoon says nothing at all. Like she's quietly just pulling back and letting Blake Lively take this movie and create it herself. Like turn this idea that Reese Witherspoon started and making it her own. And so
Is she kind of doing what Rachel Zegler is doing? Kind of like
no, this one was like taking over the whole idea, like changing everything. So like nobody wants to support her. They did the same thing with the movie. Oh yes, like it's like everybody's now coming out. But here's the thing, like Reese Witherspoon, like doesn't do anything, like doesn't bring up, like doesn't accuse or anything. She doesn't do anything. She just pulls out. She pulls out the funding. She pulls out her name. She pulls out, and then people are getting like they're realizing it's like, hey, like what the heck? This looks like a glossy movie of an idea. There's no soul, there's no connection, there's no this. It's just like a Vogue magazine of like this. So Blake promotes it, like her team is promoting it, but nobody's showing up. Nobody's going to promote, and like it flops. It flops and it crashes and burns, this movie. And in the meantime, Reese Witherspoon is finding a better program. I think she got it with Apple Plus. She created the same idea, hired like a startup person to be like the main character and the sisters and stuff like that. Like people that are starting to become famous, and Reese Witherspoon became the producer. So she produced a movie called The Inheritance, which is the same script. Two sisters, trauma, one of them gets together. And so after 2 weeks after Blake Lively's movie flops, this movie comes out. And it's
Smart.
yeah.
Smart.
So Reese Witherspoon, like they go back and interview her. It's like, um, and she does they go back and review the interviews that she's had, and they see the jabs that she's making. It's like, I want to be in a movie or in a project that I'm not scared of somebody else stealing or making it their own. And it's like she's slowly like nodding, like, you know what? I want to do something that's mine and it's got a soul. You can't really take something that's not yours and try to make it your own if you've never been through the trauma. So Blake Lively's The Quiet Years film just crashes and burns, while Reese Witherspoon, the new movie that came out 2 weeks after this one was stolen from her, called The Inheritance, gets nominated for awards and everything. And Reese Witherspoon like doesn't ever say anything about Blake Lively. And it's like now nobody wants to do anything with Blake Lively. And it's like we talked about the first situation that we had with the tweet social media personnel gets unalive online TV, and it's like Reese Witherspoon like became the grown up and just just said, okay, you want to steal something that you don't understand, go ahead, take it. And then nobody, like I think after a month of being in Netflix or something, they just pulled it out. It's like there's no support, and it's like got me digging into the whole of Blake Lively, and apparently she's been doing this to a lot of people.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, Blake Lively should be like I don't know. She needs to get thrown into an island with Haley Bieber, Rachel Zegler, and
And Amber
Diddy
Heard.
and Amber Heard.
I don't know if Didi likes those kind of people around him.
I mean, deal with it.
Mm,
That'd be his sentencing.
I'm assuming that he likes well endowed
Yeah,
males.
which is really smart. Like
That's so rude.
which is smart from and I was shocked like to realize that you know that Reese Witherspoon has so much ability to like step back and say, no, I'm not gonna play this game. If you
Isn't
wanna do
isn't sorry? Isn't she like self-made billionaire?
Mhm.
Blake Lively?
No,
Reese
Reese
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Just because of
she's
movies, or
no, like she's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and it's like it's
5
just like
minutes.
what did she
crazy.
do? Like, I didn't know that she was other than an actor. I didn't know she was an entrepreneur as well.
She's just like Ryan Reynolds, where they invest in Mint Mobile or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know
Reese
that.
Witherspoon?
Yeah, they do stuff like that a lot.
But you think about every situation that could have been avoided if they say, okay, you think you want to do better, then take it. So she actually Reese Witherspoon let Blake Lively take it all, and people that support Blake or Reese Witherspoon are still supporting her. Like they would retweet the movie The Inheritance and promote it. Whereas Blake Lively's movie, nobody was retweeting, nobody was promoting. They would talk about how Blake Lively invites people to come, but nobody shows up. It's like she's throwing DD parties, but nobody's biting, nobody's going. And it's like it just it goes to show the power of being like the stronger person. Like, don't give in to it. It's like, okay, you want to take it. So I thought that was really amazing, and I don't know, like Lively. It's just I started to get into the rabbit hole of all the things she's done, like to so many people, so many actresses and actors. It's just I don't know.
So what would Ryan Reynolds see in Blake Lively that he couldn't with Sandra Bullock?
Or what's her name? Black Widow.
Wait, he was with Scarlett Johansson?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
When was this?
I don't know, but
Oh, she's a founder of Hello
there you
Sunshine.
go. Hello, Sunshine, not Lucifer name.
Hello, sunshine. Close enough.
It's a
Yeah,
production company. Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
So the Hello Sunshine was the one that was helping it, like, do the funding for the Quiet Years, but then they slowly, quietly pulled away, and then they got a better contract with Apple Plus. So
No, so okay. So Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson since 2008 to 2011. Um and then a year later he's been married with Blake Lively. But wasn't he also married to Sandra Bullock, or were they only dating?
I don't know if
I
they were
think
ever
dating
married.
because the movie.
The proposal?
I think
But
so.
the funny thing is, like, the person Scarlett Johansson that she's with now, he comes out in Saturday Night Live, and he's constantly throwing dirt on Blake Lively, like constantly throwing jokes. So it's like, and then Scarlett Johansson is one of the recurring actresses that comes out in Saturday Night Live. Like, she always gets invited to go back. So it's like I don't know what Blake Lively is trying to achieve by burning all these bridges with these high celebrities. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Ryan Reynolds should just like dump her and move on. Maybe
Well,
get Haley
I
Bieber.
hear that he's kind of a
The same way.
he's kind of a control freak. Like,
Really?
there's a
Like a
lot of drama
narcissist?
between them two. Yeah, like there's a lot of drama between them two. Because she made another movie. I forgot what it's called. Another movie where she was
The
accusing the co-star of like inappropriateness,
huh.
and so they went through like a trial and everything, and then Blake Lively have made all that up just
What?
to yeah,
It
like
reminds me of
on the
Amber Heard
tapes.
activity.
Yeah, exactly like it. It's exactly like it.
Hmm. But yeah, I don't know. This girl is just it's just so evil. You okay there, Rome?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Oh, it was The End of Us. So it was that movie.
5 minutes. This mask takes forever to come off.
Hey, but think about the way your skin's gonna look after that.
Glowing.
Yes,
I was
radiant
gonna
is
say
the
dark.
word.
No shots taken. No shots taken.
No shots taken.
Jessica, leave that comment alone. Jessica, leave that comment alone. You guys are
We're
watching
gonna
me the
see
whole
all these
time. You
screenshots.
got that mask coming off. I can't be doing this. Can't be
Oh,
smiling.
guess what? So TikTok is now you can now comment with pictures.
What?
Yeah. So you know how on Facebook you could just like add pictures to your comments.
No.
Oh, well
I
on
thought
TikTok,
TikTok was done.
nah, it won't be done till June, and even then, like I don't think TikTok's ever gonna be done. But back to where I was going. I mean, you could comment with pictures on TikTok. So let's get these screenshots and comment on Object TikTok with these screenshots with Rome.
I was trying to keep the mask on, people. Yeah, this is not helping.
We'll make a collage.
Yeah, we'll make a collage and just
No, but yeah, it's like I think she also did something. Blake Lively also did something to Sandra Bullock, and it's like
No, now it's got to come off.
wait.
Cause
So what did she do to Sandra Bullock?
I didn't read much into it because I've had a busy week, but something about blackmail. It's
I
like
don't know, Rogue.
I can only focus on one thing. You see my episode, we're done. And
I'll
we're
tell you what
quiet
she
and-
did.
What?
She called Adam Sandler. Was like, this is unfair.
Wait, who called Adam Sandler? Blake Lively?
Yeah,
What?
I'm making something up because you wasn't there.
I mean, we still ain't there, bro. I'm trying to follow the story, man.
Oh. But it's like, how far? I mean, are you gonna really get away with it, Blake Lively? Like, come on. Like, I don't know. It's just they talked about the movie The Quiet Place that made it like a failed episode of Vogue because apparently she used to be a Vogue model, and it's like she changed the whole atmosphere, like made it like a photo shoot of Vogue. So, but yeah.
Blake Lively is wild.
Have you seen her natural pictures, like how she is natural? Like, I mean, I look better natural than she does, and it's like, oh,
and you look pale too.
I know you're scared. Your scary movies, like, I don't know. Let's not talk about scary movies anymore. I think I aged like 12 years.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Actual facts, not scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no more actual facts about fear. And Jessica,
Fear's what drives them. No fear.
Yeah, I know. After talking about Blake Lively, it's like it's getting hot in here. So let's not go back.
So 100 Blake Lively's versus one gorilla.
I will be rooting for the gorillas.
Yeah, I'm sure all of us would.
I think she's just gonna get some lawyers to go after the gorilla.
Well, it's like she's still fighting the legal battle with her co-star of the On Us.
Yeah.
And I've heard that she stole like multiple scripts from people. Like they'll send her a script to read, and then they'll tell her like, "Don't post it. We're just still working," and then she'll post it and make it her own.
What the
It's
heck?
like,
Makes
yeah,
you wonder if she forced herself to be in Deadpool. This last one.
she was in
Lady
there.
Pool. Yeah,
I didn't see
Oh
her.
she
shoot!
came out as Lady Pool or whatever. Like,
No wonder we
Oh.
didn't see her.
yeah, like she was fully covered. She was just like the chick with the blonde
Yeah,
hair sticking out.
ponytail. Okay.
Yeah, with the ponytail. So that was Blake Lively. And then the kid pools, those were their actual children.
Oh, I heard that Ryan Reynolds for the kid pool to say inappropriate things, and the kid was like, "I don't want to do that, Dad."
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Why push your kids to?
Yeah,
be
if
that
they don't
way?
want to do it, like, come on. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is not Hispanic. He shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, he's Canadian.
Well, I guess he's foreigner then.
Yeah, which surprises me because I didn't think Canadians have that kind of humor.
But yeah,
Now you know what it's all about.
That was clever.
Yeah. I guess I do know what it's all about. About.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Blake Lively needs to start doing the chicken rituals.
Sounds delicious.
Well, as long as she's not doing her own podcast,
Why not?
like that one.
Rome, it's not
like-
5 minutes yet. You're gonna peel an outer
already taking
layer
it
of
off?
skin. Yeah.
Go back on. Resume.
You're gonna start peeling like your whole skin. You gotta let it naturally come off.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah. Nope.
This could be a while.
It's gonna be cemented there for a while. Which one? What's the brand that you got this time?
Tea tree.
Oh. It's gonna take a couple years off your face.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying I'm trying to keep the face mask on.
Have you guys seen the movie Miss Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me right now. Hello.
Is that that simple on the nose?
So, anyways, I think Blake Lively, Amber Heard, who else? Rachel. Like, we need to figure out a way to stop Hollywood from creating people like that.
To hire us, the team from Off Topject.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I'll be a good actor though. Like, I don't know what. If we ever did a scary movie, I'd be like,
You'll be a good scary cat, like in
yeah,
those scary
no,
movies. Yeah.
because I am. Like, it's like, what was that?
It's all natural.
Yeah, there's no acting there.
The producers will be, wow, he's such a natural.
Yeah, it's like, guys, can you be more like him? It's like, no, he is for real.
Like, cut.
He's the real deal.
Who's that guy that's running really fast on purpose? I like him.
Rome, come back. They said cut. They said cut.
It didn't peel off yet.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also been catching up and reading more about the trials with Diddy. It's just crazy. People that are what's the
It's not confessing. I can't think of the word.
Testimonies.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
testifying. The people that are testifying, like it was what Ventura or something like that testified.
Yeah.
It's
Cassidy.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like, why does it take that long? They have so much evidence, like the hotel scene where Diddy hit. Like, come on, charge him on that.
Or
Put
Cassie.
him.
It's not Cassidy. Cassidy's someone else. Cassie.
Yeah, it's like it's just crazy. I don't think I would hide. I think I would just run and never stop, like Forrest Gump.
Run,
Yeah.
Forrest, run.
How much time do you guys think they'll give Diddy before he gets out?
Well, there's a lot of dirt that he has on Hollywood. They'll probably do the same thing that they did to F this thing. What's his name?
Jeff Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
It
It's
took
like
a while. It took a while to capture him, though.
Yeah, wasn't he in a different island or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Skull Island.
Yeah.
He's with King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, there. I thought I heard news of because you know how there was that whole scandal that Diddy was the one that ordered the hit to unalive Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out that Snoop Dogg is part of that too.
What? Not Snoop Dogg. He's a good guy.
Let's see.
But
So
everybody
let,
has a
let, let
past.
let me fact check it because I saw this on my feed, and I'm just like, this can't be real.
What was that? The timer went off, Rome. You can take it off.
Oh.
Go
Oh
fast.
yeah.
Go fast. Go fast.
So
Just rip it.
with the Tupac murder case being reinvestigated, the police arrested Snoop Dogg for questioning.
It's global.
You can't arrest Snoop Dogg. Napoleon Dynamite, I get, gosh, but Snoop Dogg?
Well, maybe they arrested Snoop Lion. Maybe he's able to be
I
jailed.
forgot that was his name back in the day. Like it wasn't even back in the day. It was like 2
Yeah,
years
no,
ago.
yeah.
What was his name?
Snoop Lion. So dumb.
What the heck?
He's like, do you know who I am? They're like, yeah, we got a clear picture. Snoop Lion.
What? I didn't know that was his name. But again, I'm over here listening to Cantinflas and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Snoop-
so here it is. So
Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion.
This is Yahoo News.
Yeah.
I didn't know Yahoo was still a thing.
Yeah, it's still a thing. So oh no, but this is like over a year ago that he got arrested for this. On October
Doesn't
9th
count
of
then.
2024. Oh, it wasn't even over a year ago. It was like a few months ago.
Look at your face glowing there, Rome. We need a close up of that.
I'm feeling great. Yeah, I'm
Look at
feeling
that. You look like you're back in your 20s.
right.
Yeah, look at that.
Shaved 20 years.
The collagen's back in your face. Like,
Mhm.
even though you haven't slept for 3 weeks, it looks like you're well rested.
I wish I wish, man. I wish, man. To get a good look.
That's why they say black don't crack.
We just don't do it, and it won't.
Just get acne.
Don't do it.
You know what I mean?
I actually watched Medea's home reunion last night, and that's what she said.
Like some crack.
Yeah.
Oh, Medea
You know,
is
I
pretty hilarious.
figured out why black don't crack, right? You're gonna laugh at this one. All right, this is just gonna blow your mind. Watermelon.
What?
It keeps you hydrated.
Watermelon.
Keeps you hydrated. Yeah.
Is it watermelon Kool-Aid or
It's
the actual watermelon?
watermelon.
I'm asking for a
Zing.
friend. That's why.
I'm asking. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a friend today. Watermelon, actual watermelon. It contains skin tightening and
Rogue's either
anti-inflammatory.
asking for me or for also.
Or
Those are the only friends I
Jessica.
have. No, I
Or
wouldn't ask for
Jessica.
Jessica. She just wants to scare me.
So it's watermelon, and one of the reasons why a lot of the other folks, you know, Caucasian skin material stays young is because of turmeric.
Mm.
Now, I don't know. I don't know. It's what we eat. Makes us complete.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
Eat watermelon.
You are what you eat.
I am not a watermelon, sir. What do you say? The apple don't fall far from the tree? Don't
What?
fall far from the tree?
Yeah.
The apple don't fall. Yeah, that one.
Oh man. Well, I think I'm gonna go read the Bible for a bit. So, and then watch Hello Kitty at the same time.
Not Hello Kitty.
My little pony, my little.
No,
You
now
should listen to. You should do Dora.
now it's my Hello Kitty because yeah. So
Sweet. All right, fam. Well, I think we should just call it a night on in general. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't followed us yet, please hit that follow button, subscribe, and get us scheduled in for every week on Fridays at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
Where
these guys try to scare me.
That's our goal every single time.
that is our goal, once a night at least, or once every Friday night.
Hey, all I got is true stories.
But
Yeah.
they're scary, man. Like
Yeah.
Sweet. So
Right,
there you have
bro.
it. We went from ranting about guerrilla battles to like what else, like dolls being scary, to
Whatever Rome's talking about.
whatever Rome was talking about. Yeah, exactly.
he's talking about his house. Your childhood homes are creepy.
But yeah, hit us up on our socials, guys. On like we're on TikTok, so follow us there. And if you guys have stories or for that you guys would like us to share on Tea Time, we have our email just right there below. So hit us up on our email.
Yeah.
But always stay off Topject, stay chaotic, and question everything. So
Good night, fam.
Good night,
we
everyone.
are out. We'll see you guys
Yes.
next week.
Episode 19.
Yep, that is right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.